Hello, everybody, and welcome to ZSR. Today we have Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 2 Tournament, Lower Bracket Round 4 with Skyward and Eris. Today in the commentary we have Captain MD13 and Cemetery. Say hello, you two.
Hello, hello, hello.
Very good day to you folks. It is once again time for Randomizer, lower brackets rounds 4, so you know the drill here, folks. The loser of this match meets a terrible fate and will be sent home, but the winner gets to go on to face... I had it here 5 minutes ago. That's the one.
And Keizo Bro is a big name slayer right now. He's taken down Vidya James, Riley, and Ace Slayer. Well, while Eris has gone through and beat Bruzler, Michi, and now faces Skyward to try and proceed, where Skyward just dropped down to the lower bracket after a loss to... Who did Skyward lose to? I don't know.
Well, apparently we're having a we're having a lot of attack sound effects going on Skyward's side. Random sound effects, you love to hear it most of the time. Random sound effects, you love to hear it most of the time. Oops. Random sound effects, you love to hear it most of the time. Oops.
I'm here.
Wait, I'm not mute. Hey, hello, guys. Sorry.
Nah, it's all right.
We're just kind of curious why we're hearing feedback, and we have found out the culprit. So, chat, how evil should we be to the runners today? Where would you like the last location or the last item they need for go mode?
You know, I commentated the a race last week where we had a Way of the Hero beneath the well, so I was able to call a Welsie, which I was very happy about. It was Zoramask in the Mirror Shield chest, for those wondering. And, but I'm still looking for that Pamela seed.
We do still need to have a Pamela seed. We have not had one this tournament. I've mainly seen one thing, and we are off. By the way, chat, it is a red rupee on top of the platform.
Ah, very nice. Looks like Eris is electing to pick this up immediately. This will give her an easy first tingle purchase.
We have a Zora's Domain music on Skyward side, interestingly enough, for Clockdown.
It's only day one. It's nice and chill. Was that a letter to cafe up on the tree?
If it is, it's a great location for it.
Oh, no, it's a wallet.
It's a wallet. Ooh. As it puts early Bank 2 into logic.
Come on, Silver Ruby for the first purchase. Let's go.
We did have an infamous seed recently where Deku Mask was on Curiosity Shop.
Oh, wow. Silver Ruby twice in a row. Let's go.
Yeah, easy money. Easy wallet refill right there. Full wallet fill up. Oh, did they? Is he going to get the other one? Nope.
Because it'll be cheaper on
Swamp Road.
Yeah.
So we get Skyward deciding to go north, and we're having Eris diverge slightly. Our first look at Gossip. Ball Foolish, Milk Road Foolish, Goron Village Way of the Hero, and Boat Archery is... Oh, is that a title deed on Boat Archery?
It was a title deed, but I'm not sure which one.
Land title.
Land title, thank you, chat. And that was on Swamp Spider House, right?
No, that was on Boat Archery.
Boat Archery, thank you. Oh, nice bow-locked bow from Dampe.
Okay, then. So, what would be evil is if the Way of the Hero for Goron Village is just to get a Pona.
Indeed.
So, what do you think of the hints of Woodfall being foolish and Milk Road being foolish?
Well, Milk Road Foolish doesn't really kill a whole lot of checks. Unfortunately, It only kills Milk Road Tingle. Oh, nice early light arrows. Easy bang too, folks. Now we just need arrows, bow and magic, rather.
Well, we can't always say this is a Mizu seed, so we're going to find some interesting locations. And beneath the well is Way of the Hero.
Again?
So, yeah, this is going to be fun.
Yep, this is promising.
That could be our fire arrows.
To answer your question, chat, the way bank logic works is that the first wallet is required for the Bank 2 reward, which is Bank 500. The third wallet is needed for... Ooh, Shrine Foolish. That's pretty good. The second wallet is needed for the Bank 3, which is 1,000 rupees in the randomizer.
And thank you, Carliana, for subscribing. So, we only have a little bit of knowledge of where things are. We have a lot of our hints already. But we don't have much of anything else. We don't have a bow, any type of projectile even. No transformation masks. We haven't even sing our starting song yet.
Does Milk Road Foolish cover Cremia? I don't think so.
No, it does not.
I think Cremia is defined as ranch?
It isn't always hint, so I think it's its own hint, or it is ranch per phase.
All right, Skyward gonna accelerate to Room Key while Eris continues to sweep Termina Field.
Milk Road is basically Milk Road Tingle and Gorman
Race.
Yeah, Gorman Race.
Yeah, so it doesn't clear a whole lot of checks at all, really. Woodfall, on the other hand, it's nice to just be able to, route that out on your way to Woodfall Temple. Just less, it's less distractions, for lack of a better term.
I mean, we did have a runner that did Woodfall Foolish and did get a sword upgrade, so that was nice to find in the first one. But you're not going to go out of your way to check all the chests there.
Yes, one of the 4 rare heart containers in this game.
Okay, Manorama, what do you have for us? Because Eris is just following suit and accelerating time now.
Looks like it.
Yes, both runners play the exact same seed, and it's basically up to the runners to try and find the items and route them in most efficiently. Manorama has bombs!
Alright, early explosives. So Skyward not doing the observatory opener is going to be able to full clear the place on the first go. Actually, that's like one of the most convenient spots you could have gotten a bomb bag.
Early bombs is always nice.
Yeah, just a bow and then we'll have village access.
Which is one of our Way of the Heroes. And there's a bean!
A bean with no bottle. Nice clip. Don't you love it when you're just trying to get to the other area of town, but you fall through the stairs?
And then let's get our out-of-logic chest here.
Oh, Eris is gonna just go ahead and backtrack for a split second and pick up the item behind the bombable wall.
So we already... Ooh, spin attack. That's nice to have.
There we go.
We are down, just missing a Way of the Hero, our 2 sometimes, and multiple Ennies. But we have our 3 Foolish.
Indeed we do. Yeah, we're missing our both Spiders, Butler, and the Ranch Sisters. We're missing a Way of the Hero, and as you say, the 2 sometimes.
And there's Goron Mask! Wow, there's our first transformation mask. And that will allow us to fully clear Goron Village when we get up there, because we can get that song now.
Yeah, the only thing we're going to have to leave behind for the time being is Keg Trial, and it looks like we have a Goron Lullaby start at that.
Ooh, that, wow, we're just a bow and fire arrows away from, and magic, of course, from Snowhead being fully clearable. And there's double defense on Guru.
So far the seed has a lot of early convenience. If that Link Frog could stop... Oh my god, it's one of those episodes from the old Zelda cartoon. Because it was the one episode that was bundled with a old video having some episodes of the Mario Bros. Super Show. I remember that specifically.
By the way, Bomb Shop only had a heart container for us.
Another heart container? Wow.
Not a heart container, sorry, heart piece.
Oh.
It will be interesting to see where if Goron Lullaby does lead us to Snowhead Temple as our first logical dungeon, because we do have a Beneath the Well hint, which could block almost anything.
Yeah, we currently we still don't have access to any other songs without a bow or Deku Mask, but after that we can start thinking about songs going forward.
Interesting for Eris, she's going over and doing Honey and Darling with Bomb Chews.
This is an interesting call, but at the same time, you know, it's with the early explosives, this does put Honey and Darling into logic, and the last thing you want to do is end up last locationing minigames on Cycle 2, which could have your progression, and let's see how well it plays out.
And both finish up at the same time. We have, the other wallet. Wow, Bank 3 and Curiosity Shop now in Logic. And we have a bow on Honey and Darling.
What did I just tell you?
Commentator curse, right, man?
I mean, it's a typical day at the office for me.
Yes, we already have Bank 3 in Logic. We have Curiosity Shop in Logic now. And Captain, how good are you at counting to 19?
I would say fairly decent.
And it looks like Skyward's really good at it. As he gets the Swamp Title Deed, which is out of Logic.
Okay, that's 2 pieces of paper already. One of which we can turn in right now.
Actually, we don't have the Land Title Deed.
Oh, right,
it is
right.
on the boat.
It's on the boat.
We know where it is, but...
Never mind.
Is this Skyward going over and heading to Observatory? I do hope so.
Certainly in the right neighborhood.
Ooh, if he's doing Hunting and Darling, he will get his bow as well.
Yeah, this is very... And again, I understand the reasoning behind this, because you got a fairly early logical bomb bag, which led to Goron Mask already, so that's kind of a clue that bombs might be really relevant in this seed. So
what did Skyward just do?
That's something that I've seen a few of the veteran runners do, is that you can ricochet, you can do a recoil shield off the bomb chew and get back on the platform after detonating at close range to the target. Very efficient.
Wow. So, by the way, this makes Dampe officially dead for us. Well, it was dead anyway, because we knew it was a Bowlock bow. Ooh, you know what us getting Goron Mask also puts into Logic? That infamous treasure chest minigame.
Ah, yes.
The most trolly game in the, Yeah, it's actually Dampe is a projectile, block, not Bowlock.
That's right.
You don't have any money, Skyward.
That was probably Skyward's reaction too, is like, wait, I don't have any money?
We will be able to put, bombers into Logic now, and we haven't seen what the Transformation Fairy actually gives us.
I don't think so, no, yeah. Eris has been busy clearing out the rest of Clocktown, but yeah, Bank 3 and Curiosity Shop already in play on Cycle 1. That's something, honestly, you really want to see, because when you're checking the rest of the world right now, you're probably gonna get almost a full wallet, if not a full 500 before you're done with your cycle.
Plus, if you want a tad bit more money, we have Swamp Road Tinkle for 100 rupees.
Aye, that we do.
And there is the Goron Mask for Skyward. So our runners... Ooh, Eris is slightly behind on checks, per se, because she doesn't have the light arrows yet, but she'll get that as soon as she goes to Dodongos.
Yeah, generally we never see runners skip Termina Field, so it's only a matter of time.
By the way, speaking of Termina Field, guess what Eris is setting up?
Ooh.
Gossips.
You know what? All the blueprints are in place. This is not a bad idea.
With so many checks available, you're going to be rolling all over Termina Field anyway.
You're going to be rolling over Termina Field, number one. Number two is that Right now, the Seed is pretty hard railroading us into Mountain Village, with only Bow, Bombs, Goron Mask, and Lullaby. I would actually wager our next two progression pieces are going to be Magic and Fire Arrows. Not in that particular order, mind you, but I'm pretty certain that's next up on the list.
I'm hoping we get, this is just me being truly evil to the runners. I hope fire arrows are in, well, and you have to go forward well.
Wow, we need a lot before we can even start thinking about that. We need Ice, Magic, Garo Gibdo.
So, we do have the Beneath the Well as a way of the hero, like we just saw on Skyward side again. But that could be anything between Zora Mask, Deku Mask, Fire Arrows. We know it can't be Garo Mask. We know it can't be Ice Arrows. Because you have to get the you have to have the Ice Arrows and the Gibdo or Garo/Gibdo Mask to get there. So I have a 1 in 3 chance of being what I want, right?
That's a safe bet.
Yes.
Can we get? Chat asked if we can get Fire Arrows in Mirror Shield chest. I think so.
Actually, that one it requires a fire arrow to light one of the torches, does it not?
Oh, actually, yeah, that might need Fire Arrows. So.
Actually, no. From the well, you can actually do it. You can get it because you just have to go through with the front of the well and use your Deku stick to light every single torch along the way.
That's the one.
That is the most evil location in the well you could have for the fire arrows, by the way.
Alright, both runners checking the icon of Punch Rock didn't find anything particularly noticeable.
Did we see on Eris' side what term Field Scrub had?
I did not, but Skyward's going to show us anyways.
Red Rupee.
Oh, rip off.
You don't want to pay $100 for 20?
I mean, considering we just paid $5 for 100, we can easily just make it back by buying from Swamp Tingle.
So with us having bombs, Goron Mask, and explosives, and not a bottle, I would not be opposed to them going north instead of south.
I think that's what we're ultimately going to see, because most of the north we can pretty much clear out right now. The only thing that comes to mind immediately, besides Springtime, is Darmani we can't do because we don't have Lens and Healing, or Magic. And we don't really have a good way... actually, we could do Hot Spring Water... Actually, we can't do Hot Spring Water Grotto because we don't have a bottle or Magic or Fire Arrows.
We don't have it, we can't do it in Logic.
Right.
Because we know Logic is just a suggestion, right?
Well, we can't get any Hot Spring Water over to the ice right now because we don't have a bottle.
And just a heart piece on Transformation Fairy.
I am waiting for a bottle to show up right now off Transformation Fairy, so that way I eat my words here.
Yes, Skyward did Hulk Smash our wonderful thief. Gorman, oh, and there's another bomb bag.
Oh, that's another Sphere Zero bomb bag. Wow. An explosive start, would you say?
Oh, we're definitely going to have a blast here.
Indeed. You know, considering we got Goron Mask already, the Goron Village music is very appropriate for this scenario.
Uh-huh.
Now all we need is a keg.
Then we'd really have things be a blast. I mean, it'd be such a bang. I'm running out of bad puns. By the way, here at ZeldaSpeedRuns, we do not condone shooting kids with arrows, but it's still fun.
Again, they're smart arrows, they don't hurt anybody friendly.
So does that mean the kids are not friendly?
No, the kids are friendly. It doesn't hurt them, it just makes them talk.
And here is the North play by Skyward.
Yeah, and again, I agree with this play. You can basically clear out Goron Village except for Keg Trial. You can do Lens Cave, get the song, which, let's not kid ourselves, there's a very significant chance it's Epona's.
We can't do Swap Title Deed either.
That is true.
I mean, we have it. We know where it is. We just don't have Deku to turn it in.
Although, wouldn't it be... Was that Shoes on Butler?
I think so, yes.
I
Butler
think
is
so,
dead.
too. It would be great.
Oh, that was
Picto.
Pictobox. That is, wow, that's a bit ambiguous.
Yeah, that could be a problem in about 90 minutes or so.
Could you imagine if we had to get the Picto Box by clearing Woodfall to get a Tingle photo on a second cycle?
I could imagine it. But what I was thinking earlier was that, what if Deku masses the Goron Village Way of the Hero and the Swamp Title Deed turn-in is something important?
I mean, that is possible. That's being nice to the runners, though.
It is being very nice to the runners, but that'd be some funny coincidence if it was.
I mean, we already are going to have one of our key items in the well, since it is Way of the Hero. And there is Express Mail or Letter to Mama in Zoe's Grotto. There's more paper, or we could actually check that with Postman's Freedom. So they will probably save scum that, I'm guessing.
If
we find Deku.
If we find Deku, probably. If Cafe Mask shows up, it's going to be even more complex. Skyward is... Oh, Skyward might be...
Doing the infamous Mountain Village Tingle check.
Yeah, because this has another one of the silver rupee. Has another silver rupee, don't it?
No, it has a purple rupee and a red rupee.
Oh.
The other one, the North Clock Town goes with Iconic Canyon.
That's the one. I always get my tingles mixed up. And it looks like Eris is
Safe scumming the Swamp Title Deed.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea, too.
No, our foolishes are Woodfall, Milk Road, and Secret Shrine.
Meanwhile, the baby fairy is trying to tell us something.
And we get our Epona.
Okay, time to go visit the entire rest of the world looking for stuff.
Great Bay Coast Grotto, man. If you usually get an early Epona, they usually have something nice.
Yeah, that's, I'm not sure if that's the song they wanted to see right now. I think they probably would have preferred, probably Sonata or, I mean, it's a required song, so they can't be too angry about that.
They would prefer almost anything besides that. Blast Mask on Deku Scrub buying, we're not getting that.
That's 3 out of 5 explosive %.
And there's Romani Mask on Toilet Paper Hand.
Ooh, and Eris is not keeping that, but might come back for it after picking up Express Mail. We'll see.
Hey, we know where it is, so...
Yeah, that's a tough one, because, yeah, Romani's Mask is only good for 1 check, so...
And there is Room Key in Landscape. We haven't had much here, so it could just be Epona that's our Way of the Hero.
Could be. I didn't see what was up on the ledge, but it's also possible that Room Key could be Way of the Hero.
I believe Skyward's gonna go check that real quickly.
Probably also turn in Toilet Hand while they're at it. Oh wait, no, it's day 2. Not happen anytime in the near future now.
By the way, people, we do have a prediction going on for who you think will win Skyward versus Eris, so get your predictions in. I mean, we have 2 excellent runners here. Eris is newer to MMR racing, but killing it in the qualifiers and in the lower bracket.
Yeah, the 2 runners are seated 7th and 9th respectively, so they are a very evenly matched pair here.
Yes, Lens Cave is in Goron Village.
Yeah, Goron Village consists of Lens Cave, the interior Goron Village, and Keg Trial, as well as the Scrub and the Ledge.
Hugo, in the meantime, is Mountain Village. And just a heart piece on Treasure Chest minigame.
I would wager we will also see a Town Archery from Skyward as well, while they're in the neighborhood.
Now that he actually has money this time?
Yeah.
Yes, last year's winner of Season 1, FaZe, was also 11th seed. So we have 7th, 9th, and 11th all within viewing distance. But this is MMR. Anything can happen. One check can change your whole game.
Case in point, I want to say it was the FaZe versus Drunus race that was determined by a Way of the Hero Icona. And
Yeah.
it came down to who checked Gold Dust first, because that was the Way of the Hero.
Yep, it was down to the order of checking those items. Why was that a dumb Mizu seed phase? All Mizu seeds are awesome.
Especially from up here in the booth.
How dare you try to hurt Mizu's feelings? She's our one of our trackers right now. Just a heart piece on Town Archery, so.
I'm gonna laugh if the game just calls West Clocktown Way of the Hero for the not West, East Clocktown Way of the Hero for the Goron Mask and Observatory.
Then that'd just be mean.
It would be, because then we're basically gonna be out of intel, outside of the always hints and the sometimes hints.
We cannot check Stumpy while we're here, by the way.
Nope, we are missing either Storms or a bottle or a hookshot.
Eris picking up her room key.
You know, we haven't gotten a surprisingly large amount of money. You know, I was saying earlier that usually by the end of the cycle you're going to get a full 500, but
Swamp
apparently
Spider
that's
House
not
is
happening.
dead, by the way.
That's good to know.
No, if you want to talk about why I'm mentioning FaZe and their seeds, FaZe also gave our commentators a heart attack at one point by doing a 1 frame away from a moon crash time reset.
Mm-hmm, and it was on purpose, too.
Yes, they knew they had time, and they did it on purpose just to screw with us, right?
Alright, we had a hard piece in the tree, and Skyward is going to go ahead and do Swamp Archery, but Eris is going to be the first to check Room Key. Let's see if this is our Way of the Hero.
Nope. 20 bucks. So it looks like it's a bonus song, unless we have something on Keg Trial, or on the platform, or the title deed. So we still do have some check.
Boy, Link is really not happy about this archery.
Yeah, that sound is ridiculous. I mean, we have had Deku on Midnight Meeting before.
Oh, jeez.
Era's going to be doing treasure chest mini game, get her 20 bucks. Spend 30 to get 20. Oh, thank you, VXR, for sharing the link for the 1 frame away from a heart attack.
Oh, man. I'm going to remember that one for a while.
True.
2,600. That's a pretty good.
And there is
archery.
Zora Mask. So that makes my chance of having fire arrows in the well a little bit higher.
You know what? I think after this, you know, it's a tough call. I say after you clear out Woods of Mystery and rescue Kome, you go straight to Great Bay. Because it seems like that's what the seed virtually is yelling at you to do at the moment.
So, how many bottles do you think will be in Pirate Fortress?
2.
By the way, we're also 1 mask away from sound check.
We sure are. Just Deku Mask.
And interesting, so Eris knows where Romani Mask is. Skyward has not turned in toilet paper yet.
Skyward's probably going to figure it out around the time they do Postman's Freedom. Because I would wager they're going to save Scum the letter to Mama for either that or toilet paper.
Skyward choosing to come check the swamp grotto here real quickly.
Is this in logic with either Zor or Goron? Just trudging
Zor-
through the
Yes, it is.
the poison water? Okay.
Just Zora.
Okay.
Because you have to have a way of killing the thing, and we get Stone Mask. That will be helpful for Pirate's Fortress and Deku Palace.
Yeah, you definitely want to always get that before you're checking going into stealth. Double defense also really helps for going through swamp water too.
Actually, the Swamp Water doesn't reflect against double defense.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your hearts go down just the same amount.
That I did not know.
And there's another Milk Road Foolish hit. It is a mirror shield that's on the ledge in Goron Village. That is another possible way the hero hit, and there is $100 for it.
That is a very good looking way of the hero right now, which, I mean, we already have light arrows, so it can't be forgetting whatever's in beneath the well, I would wager, so it's probably for Ecos.
It doesn't seem like it phased because it still hits you as quickly as poison water does.
It hits you as quickly, but I think it only does 1/8 of a heart of damage, because that does exist in this game.
Did we see P-Hat? No, we did not, because there is the hook shot.
Okay, Sphere Zero hook shot, and nobody got that. We're just figuring this out at the 30-minute mark.
Ooh, that puts Stumpy in logic now.
And Eris is right next to that. But it's going to check Milk Road Tingle first?
No, probably just going to get the owl and check the gossip zone here.
That's fair.
And Woodfall Foolish again.
Can we get that third way of the hero, please?
And one of our sometimes, please. We haven't had any.
Yeah, we're low on intel for this amount of Gossip Stone checks. Although, to be fair, there's a few chilling in Great Bay at this point.
And Bombers give us a heart piece. At least they didn't give us the Bomber's Notebook.
That's fair. Oh, Eris continuing on the Gossip Stone chain. I think this is her third stone?
This is her final one, actually.
Ah.
This could be something nice. Put Eris ahead if it has something major, and it does not. It has $100.
That's arguable at this point, considering that money could be an issue in a little bit, depending on Bank 3 and Curiosity Shop. Those two wallets were way too early.
So we have Biobaba Grotto here by Skyward. Just $20.
Same with Stumpy as well, another $20. So, okay, at least the money's starting to flow back in, but still not as much as I would have expected by this point.
Ooh, if Skyward does not go get P-Hat before going to Great Bay Coast, it's going to have to double dip. And there's Mask of Truth.
Ooh, that might actually set Skyward a little closer to Hookshot, because the P-Hat Grotto is near that one.
He's headed right to it. Looks towards P-Hat Grotto.
There you go.
No, they have... so, South Clocktown Chest actually had Spin Attack, unless you're talking Day 3, which neither runners have checked yet.
Yeah, Day 3, that's in logic via just Hookshot, right? Yeah.
And by the way, Termina Field being Way of the Hero is a very common one that we get.
And that's probably what's going to end up happening if it had Hookshot. Usually Hookshot is a pretty common hinted Way of the Hero item.
We need Zoe to make it to where Hookshot cannot be hinted as Way of the Hero. Be evil to the runners.
That would be kind of rude. Maybe for Season 3.
Yeah, Air's about to pick up her Zora mask here on Swamp Shooting Gallery.
Oh, great. The poser out.
I love that sound. That's a great sound, Skyward.
Which is funny because the bubbles come out in place of some of the wildlife on nighttime.
Yeah, Pono was on Baby Goron. Talk
Nice
about this bubble.
Already, not even an hour in, and there's still plenty of comedy to be had this seed.
Skyward also going to pick up his Milk Road hint, and he just smacked the owl with a Deku stick.
I mean, you're cursed. You gotta improvise.
I just thought that was funny.
I mean, the sticks are the most OP item in the N64 Zelda games, so let's not kid ourselves.
And he's actually making it day 3, so he can go straight to ranch now.
Interestingly, oh right, we don't even have a bottle. We can't save the witch. What am I thinking?
Right? I have no clue where our first bottle is.
Vanilla red potion. Let's go.
Ooh, you know what's evil? That would also take out Labfish as a check we can do.
All right, we gotta sometimes hint Goron Race is dead.
You mean we finally got a sometimes hint? Another Swamp Spider House hint.
And Skyward's gonna go ahead and check Doggy Racetrack, cleared out with Mask of Truth in tow. Not a bad idea.
If you also, with having the giant wallet, why not bet 90 and get 270 rupees out of it?
I think that's the plan.
And Ocean Spider House is dead.
Both Spider Houses, interestingly, have 10 bomb chews.
And Bunny Hood! So we now have in logic Swamp's title deed.
Ooh, that makes me very much suspect that turn-in might be Way of the Hero. Nice dog placement.
It's hilarious.
I'm not sure if... Can Skyward... Okay. Of course now it jumps off.
Hops down just after. And for those that are interested, we are now 1/5 of the way towards Star Fox percentage.
Indeed we are. I'd hum this myself, but I don't know how synced up we are to the restream at home.
Justice for Blue Dog, I will say that though.
That's fair. I wonder if in the future Mask of Truth could be configured so that any dog you pick will get first place.
Star Fox items are the Bunny Hood, the Keaton Mask, Dongero Mask, Bremen Mask, and Mask of Scent. Holy crap, I actually remember them off the top of my head.
That may come into play when we get close to the Halloween weekly. Because last year we had a weekly where you had to get you had to get Star Fox percent to finish the seed.
What would have been very hilarious if they would have won Bremen's Mask off the doggy race?
That would have been great. Or Keg. Just so that you have to come back here next cycle.
We have had a double dip of Keg, or double dip required because we had Keg, if I remember correctly, being on Bremen's Mask.
Oh, wow. Alright, what have we got for this hint? Shrine Foolish. Come on, game.
I swear we've seen that like 5 times already.
Well, we've seen the Foolish hints, like all 6 of them, I think, actually.
Great Bay Temple, Way of the Hero!
Wow, that's an interesting Way of the Hero right there. Because we only have one piece of that puzzle. We need Ice Arrows and New Wave for that.
Actually, Ice Arrows could be in Great Bay Temple.
They could be. That'd be pretty rude.
Vanilla Ice Arrows.
And then that would be then required to get, what's it? Icona.
Yeah.
Well.
Ooh, and Lens on Bank 2.
Ooh, we almost have the ability to heal Darmani. We're still missing Magic and Healing. We're still missing Magic over 30 minutes in.
And Great Fairy Sword for Eris, by the way.
Oh, looks like offense is pretty free this seed, thankfully.
And, well, Skyward should pick that up momentarily, because he's headed the exact same way.
Oh man, opponent's struggling too today. Everybody's struggling today.
I'm struggling today. I could use a nap. Vidya, I don't think that was the sound of pleasure.
All right, what does Great Bay Tingle have for us today? The Pendant of Memories.
Oof. Actually,
Thanks, game.
Kira, you want some evil logic? Let's do Great Bay Temple, since we know that's our way of the hero. Put it as Captain's Hat, but not for a song or anything in the graveyard. It's for Ocean Spider House chest.
Oh, that would be
ice
great.
arrows.
That would be great. Or even Fisherman Game would be nice. Wait, actually, no. Fisherman Game is
Can't
Great Bay.
complete. Yeah,
Great Bay itself. Never
Sadly,
mind.
yes.
Okay, I'm pretty sure all of the duplicate hints that we've seen have all been checked except Ocean Spider House, so I think our next hint has to be something unique.
We have not had a hint for beavers yet.
Yeah, we've got one sometimes hint still on the table.
I mean, if there's a bottle, our first bottle.
Finally, we got a bottle.
So, and Eris is on the correct day. She could go save the witch.
I would actually wager she will do that, because that's not something you want to save for another cycle. Because it could be a while before you head back in that direction.
And we're going to see Vidya's favorite check here of Clifford from, Ooh, and there's Don Garo Mask, so there's another Star Fox percentage. Towards the Star Fox percentage.
Looks
Yes.
like a red rupee up top.
That we did get a Where the Hero for Beneath the Well.
Aw, Kremi has got Fierce Deity, but that's it otherwise.
Oh, and Moon's Tear on the Light.
Okay. We can go ahead and get that turned in right now.
Skyward is dipping into Pirate's Fortress, by the way. Bottleless into Pirate's Fortress.
Actually, it's Bowser's Fortress.
Oh, yeah. Now that I hear the music.
For those wondering, this is Mario Kart N64 Bowser's Castle.
Very fitting, I think.
Yeah, it's not too bad, honestly.
I would... Ooh. That's a tough choice, Space. And there is more money.
Actually, another full rupee refill right now would give Skyward Bank 3. And
More money.
Bank 3 could totally be magic right now.
Well, there's 50 of it.
You think Skyward does one bottle eggs or just clears sewer and bales?
Skyward doesn't have a bottle, period.
Oh yeah, that's right. Skyward never went to Cape yet. So
But
yeah,
it is Pirate's Fortress, so come on, man.
I did say there would be 2 bottles in here, so
Let's see how true you are. I say there's one bottle at least. And there's Cafe Mask. Ooh, that letter to Mama now.
oh wow. So there's Skyward could be safe scumming that 3 times.
No, he'll probably use Swamp Tidal to eat his toilet paper.
Oh right, because Dekomass is still kind of off the table for the moment.
He will, Skyward will check All Night Mask. Romani Mask is actually on toilet paper.
Oh wow, Eris decided to just use that massive supply of cash
And
to
there's-
grab.
A red potion here. Wow, there's a bow here, by the way.
Okay, that's bow number 2. So the third bow is on Dampe.
So we know where all our bows are.
But yeah, no. When you have that much money, you don't care about where you buy stuff. I mean, I speak from experience on that front for other economy-based games.
Well, so Skyward, will he leave after he does sewers if there's no bottle here?
Maybe go to Cape right after, but I don't foresee any reason to do Pirate's Fortress Interior without a bottle.
Oh, one last check to go. Yes, there's the bow and then the 2 quiver upgrades. Vidya thinks he should do internal, but he is headed out.
What is this muffled ocarina sound for the guitar?
It is the, like, in the original Ocarina of Time, when you warped into an area after a dungeon, it's that sound.
Oh,
There
it's
is
the
a
warp
bottle
sound.
on Evan.
Okay, so it's not exactly Pirate's Fortress, but that's one bottle in the. Actually, that's two bottles so far in the west.
Well, that makes eggs a lot easier.
Are bows progressive? Yes, they are.
All items that have bigger sizes, such as bomb bags, wallets, magic, and bows, are all progressive items.
Same
And
applies for sword.
Curiosity Shop, by the way, only had a heart piece.
The same applies for razor and gilded sword as well.
So that big wallet was not needed for Curiosity Shop.
Alright, so now Skyward's going to go ahead and start turning in all that toilet paper. Looks like he's going to start with Postman's Freedom for the express mail. Not safe.
Yeah,
Not safe.
because he can't get to Madame Roma now. It's too late, and without the Romani mask. But the problem is he's just about to get the Romani mask.
Right. It was on, what was that on again?
Toilet paper.
That's right. That's right.
That's why he's about to get it. We also can see our day 3 chest here in the staff room.
Incoming eye rolls in 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, chat, you can't see his expressions, but we just saw the "oh my god, really?" expression on his face. And there is Gipto, so there is our Arcana axis.
Yeah, now we just need, I think in order to get our well item, let's assume Mirror Shield Chest is Way of the Hero well, then we are only looking for ice arrows and magic, that's it.
Well, he's also looking for bottles. Actually, no, Romani Mask is not day 3 locked because toilet paper is not in logic in day 3. You have to have either the Deku Mask or you have to have
Well, we have Room Key.
Room Key. That was my other part. Letter to Mama was actually an easy location, thankfully.
Yeah.
It was in Zoe's Grotto.
Yeah, that's going to be an easy, sword to village and pick that up type check for later.
Skyward's going to get his first bottle here. If Kume has something major, this could be big for Aerith.
Indeed. We'd like to welcome the folks coming in from, it came through chat too fast, from Scrub Central.
Yeah, welcoming everyone. We are doing Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 2 tournament losers bracket between Skyward and Eris, our number 7 and 9 seeds. Two awesome runners here.
It has been a very interesting seed so far. We've got one Way of the Hero potentially satisfied right now with Goron Village, but the other two Way of the Heroes today are Beneath the Well and Great Bay Temple.
Both are locked, one by Ice Arrows and one by the fact that we need New Wave Bossa Nova. Let's theorize where New Wave could be. It could be on eggs. We could find a keg, and it could be on Epona check. It could be, if we get magic, it can be in, we would have to have a fire arrow for Blue Boss Ward.
Yeah, we haven't seen that Moon's Tier turned in yet either, I don't think. Eris is probably going to turn that in on night 3 during the final sweep.
Skyward's going to probably head to Zora Cape and get his second bottle off of Evan. Actually, yeah, Dat saying, it is in logic to backwards if you buy a blue potion, unless it is on the Mirror Shield chest, which you need fire arrows for, or you have to do the Deku stick through the whole dungeon. Or, not dungeon, whole well.
Which is kind of yikes.
And that's what I'm hoping for.
As the saying goes.
I'm evil, and that's what I'm hoping for. By the way, I just want to also give a shout out to Mizu and Voodoo Monkey, who's tracking for us today.
Indeed, the tracker's always the sort of the silent heroes of the randomizer restream, so we do thank them for their work today.
I sometimes track too, and so I can tell you the amount of work we get to do for it. And yeah, it's really nice to get shoutouts for them. And also shout out again to Mizu, who is our restreamer today.
Alright, so now that Skyward's hit the owl statue, they're going to go ahead and just sweep Zora Hall. Well, I say sweep, there's actually really only one thing you can get in here, and that is Evidence Bottle.
You can have out of logic loot ledge.
That is fair. Which I think Eris, I would assume, have checked that already, but it was probably nothing important.
And Blue Dog coming in dead last in the race.
Sheesh.
We still... Skyward does need to go talk to Postman.
Yeah, as long as he does that before 5, he's alright.
And there's his second bottle. At least we will not have 1 bottle eggs. If we can find 1 more bottle too, we would only have to do 1 trip to Pirate's Fortress.
That would be pretty nice.
Ooh, I just thought of something evil. You ready for my evilness?
Oh, I think the ledge actually had the 3rd bomb bag.
So, not anything of logic. Or not anything we'll be getting. So, evilness. Picked a box we know is on Butler. What if something on Seahorses is required? But you have to do Pinnacle Rock first to get your song to be able to do Woodfall.
Oh, that would be disgusting.
And there is Gorman's mask. We're not doing Cremenia, but hey, it's fun to have.
I mean, that's literally a free FD now.
But it's a 7-minute worth of stuff to do FD.
Unfortunately, but it's still a relatively free FD.
And $5 on. Gipto was in staff room day 3.
Yeah, Eris is going to get it pretty soon. She's not going to miss out on clearing out day 3 Clocktown.
And Skyward being our first to reset their cycle at 49 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah, I can guarantee you, one of the first things Skyward is going to do is going to go ahead and set up Midnight Meeting.
Set up Midnight Meeting, maybe grab Express Mail. Just so you'll have it with you so you don't forget it. And he looks like he might be setting up gossips, too.
I'm trying to think what else we can do. We can do Graveyard Grotto is open with Eponas and Bombs.
We can now do Lapfish.
We can do Lapfish.
And we can do all of eggs.
You know, I get a feeling we might be getting bottlenecked by eggs in a bit here, because we still don't have access to any other songs right now.
Zoe's Grotto is where Letter to Mama was.
Because I'm trying to think, we don't have Deku, so we can't get the monkey. We don't have Captain's Hat for location check, please. Day 1 grave. We know where Mirror Shield is, but we can't get it without Deku Mask.
Skyward just hookshot the live bomb chew to himself.
Possibly. I mean, he's got double defense and 6 hearts.
I know, I just thought it was funny.
Oh, it's even funnier when you hookshot an Iron Knuckle and immediately get yeeted away from it by a overhead slice.
Ooh, just imagine if we get bottlenecked to... Well, yeah, we need Captain's Hat, or... Just trying to think of where our song text would be that would allow eggs to have storms, which is chat was mentioned.
If eggs had storms, what could end up happening is that Fire Arrows and Magic could both be in Snowhead Temple. Because we have the ability to reach... No, we don't have the ability to reach Snowhead Temple and launch it. We need Magic to get there in the first place.
What we would need, basically, is either a keg or a Captain's Hat within current logic.
Right. Keg, Captain's Hat, or Deku Mask. To get another song. Oh, there's the Gossip Stone hint. Oh, but that's good for Skyward, though, because he's only done 1 stone.
That is a great place to find that hint, by the way, for him. Great timing, I should say, to find that hint. So, in case people are curious, Goron Village, Beneath the Well, and Great Bay Temple are our Way of the Heroes. We have only done one of them, which is Goron Village, which has at least a bonus song and could have a required mirror shield.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to leave that mirror shield behind, so as soon as you do find Deku you do want to go back for that Swamp Title Deed and give it.
We do know where Swamp Title Deed is, and it's easy location, so... It was on the, in Logic now, by the way, Postman's minigame.
Indeed. Which is why I actually suspect even more so that the Mirror Shield is probably required.
Ooh, and we are going to see the trip up, at least, to Icona.
Yeah, we have the ability to do... Well, I mean, it's out of Logic still without Ice Arrows and Magic, but we can at least hit the statue and do Post Sisters at the very least.
And we can do Secret Shrine Grotto, which is actually Road to Icona, not actually... no, it's Icona Valley, or Icona Canyon.
Actually, I just realized, with that Gossip Stone hint, suddenly we have all of our remaining hints.
Yep, we're fully hinted.
So, that's it for Intel.
Ooh, I just thought of something evil too. What if Secret Shrine Grotto has Letter to Cafe?
Could do. It is in Logic.
And it's also day 1 for Skyward.
Ooh, you know, I only just realized this, but this track would actually get remixed into Paper Mario.
Yeah, that will, when I mention... when I mentioned Secret Shrine Grotto, that's the one I'm meaning, Waterfall. This one right here. It could have anything big for us. It could have a keg, it could have Captain's Hat, it could have absolutely nothing.
And Eris is going to dip the interior PF, so here we go. 2 bottles, it's not the most convenient, but it'll do.
Actually, I can tell you, I have a hunch of where our progression is.
Go on.
Beavers.
You know, it's unhinted, but it's perfectly in Logic with Zora and Hookshot.
Magic on beavers. Skyward's gonna follow suit and head into Pirate's Fortress.
Yeah, it looks like the seed is pretty much railroading you again at this point.
Base says magic on beavers would be amazing.
That would be pretty great right now. I mean, that would be Mizu Seed worthy.
It would definitely be a Mizu Seed.
Which is probably why they're doing it, let's not kid ourselves.
Actually, if they realized it was a Mizu Seed, they've probably done beavers first.
That's fair. They were both in the neighborhood when they got the milk bottle.
Skyward, you have a fish in your bottle. And there is the bottle in Pirate's Fortress for Chateau Romani.
What did I tell ya?
There's 1 bottle so far. You said 2.
That is fair.
I called 1, so we shall see.
But that's still actually super convenient for Eris. I mean, sure, no magic to actually use the Chateau for, but that does mean you're going to be able to, both runners will be able to clear out PF in 1 shot.
Well, no, we only have 2 bottles,
right,
or 3 bottles, so 2 shots. We can do Pinnacle Rock in 1 shot.
That's the one I'm thinking of. I always get these 2 mixed up.
And actually, this is, depending on how far Skyward goes in, getting that bottle might be perfect for him, because you're going to double dip Pirate's Fortress anyway. And there you got the bottle anyway. So he has a fish in a bottle at the moment. And now he doesn't have to remove it to give up that check.
Indeed. Alright, how many chests are there left in PF? 2?
I think so. We have the well-guarded chest, and we have the hookshot chest, do we not?
Ah, yes, the hookshot chest, which requires the enlistment of Beast?
Beast? Yep, there goes the Chateau Romani for an egg. Air's trying the, 2-frame window to hit the bees.
And she gets it.
Well, actually, we could you also have Pinnacle Rock, 2 checks there. You have the song, which could give us, in theory, Nube Bossa Nova. We do have Ocean Title Deed, which is in Logic.
Sure is.
that could be very... Actually, that would benefit Skyward, because he already has the owl statue, so he could quickly get up there.
I can't imagine... Oh! That was an accident on Skyward's part. Because, yeah, if you fall into the water with stone mass, you get detected anyway.
What, you don't commonly see rocks fall into fish tanks?
You know, I'm surprised. Yeah, you would think it would be a more regular thing, honestly, because that's pretty much how it works. You put rocks in fish tanks.
But it's an inside fish tank, and they're only the guards in the room, so where does this mysterious rock appear from?
Magic.
But we don't have magic yet.
It's still magic.
And there's Captain's hat in a well-guarded chest.
Okay. There we go. Now we can get another song.
Yes, that might be where Nube... I definitely see them checking that before finishing it. Because if that has Nue Bossa Nova, you know where they're going, right?
Oh yeah, they're going straight for Great Bay Temple. Even though they need both elemental arrows, other elemental arrows, but they're one of them. I think it is a safe bet that one of them is in. One of them is actually in Great Bay Temple by this point.
So that leads us to what can be in the well. It could be Keg, Deku, or one of our elemental arrows.
Could be like Postman's hat. That'd be funny.
Well, could be ambiguous, but I mean, what does it lead to?
Very good question. Because, yeah, right now we still need... Yeah, we need Fire, Ice, and Deku. That could actually be it.
Yeah, we might not need that Keg.
Because we know Deku leads to Mirror. Because of Village Ledge.
When we will get one of them in Great Bay Temple. Actually, ooh, I just thought of something interesting, too. We don't have magic yet. That could be our way of the hero, too.
It could be, if the other magic is magic locked.
This is definitely a Mizu seed.
Yeah, because it's an interesting case here, because it's not the entirety of the world open, it's especially since the transformation mask and magic especially are late to the party, so it locks out a good chunk of the world.
By the way,
it's still
happy 1 hour.
Indeed. But there's still a lot of really weird spots that our progression is currently lying in.
Well, like I said, beavers could have something big for us.
Yeah. Have we seen Leadfish already?
Yes. It's not anything big.
We haven't seen either of the gold rupees yet, either.
It's just 20 bucks on Leadfish. We have not actually seen Bank 3 yet.
Yeah, I would,
That was in Logic early.
Eris actually, I think, almost has enough cash to go ahead and check that right now. But what she is going to do is save Scum here, use the Ocean D to get letter to Mama, and then to get Romani's off letter to Mama, and check both both Manamaroma 2 and Postman's Freedom here.
Yeah, use the Ocean to LD as toilet paper.
So yeah, this ultimately works out pretty good from a routing perspective from Eris. It's just unfortunate that Skyward didn't save before picking up before.
Well, he didn't know where Romani was.
That is true, but it's just that's what happens when you get randoed.
And speaking of Skyward, he is now headed in. Yeah, you can also head in before 10 p.m., which is where Eris is going to luck out, where Skyward did not.
Yeah, so
he didn't get back to town until 11 p.m.
Yeah, so this could be the big, another big break for Eris, but
Nope.
It is not.
Not punished. Because we know it's only a bloopy on Postman's Freedom.
Koopa Beach is pretty nice, a pretty nice track
Ooh,
for this too.
I just realized we are doing magicless Pinnacle Rock.
Oh, here we go.
Zora Rings!
It's funny because we have great convenience equipment. We've got 2 bomb bags, 2 bows, great fairy sword, double defense, but we don't have any magic.
Right?
And we have great spin too.
We have everything that's great, except for if you're underwater.
Exactly.
Is that a pun for where we are? Egg, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
This
Might
is
as well
very
be.
exciting, right? I hope the runners are excellent at killing eels without magic. Okay, I'm done with the egg jokes.
I mean, if we don't find Deku Mask or something in here, their problems are just going to be exacerbated. Okay, I'm done now.
Yeah, we both had. Voodoo does point out these puns are excruciating. Exactly, Voodoo. These puns are excruciating.
Alright, we got another check coming in here. Chat, stop.
I think they're excited to see what's in the other chest. Ooh, and there is an eel pun for us here in Pinnacle Rock.
I still think Funagi's creepier. Oh, these eels are creepy, but I think Funagi is still worse.
I'm still laughing if we could get a double dip if required, because get picked a box off of Butler.
Yeah, like if Great Bay Temple is a forced double dip to get like, you know, the Woodfall, the critical item for Woodfall Temple, followed by seahorses having like ice or fire, that would be insane.
Evil. Or Keg. Have it have Keg.
That, I mean, if the logic can make this chain work, it will make it work if it decides it wants to do so.
Mizu's threatening to kick us out of comms if we keep up with the exciting egg jokes. And there is magic in Pinnacle Rock!
Okay, so we finally have the ability to use light arrows, so Bank 3 is now pretty much a cakewalk.
And, by the way, that makes our Way of the Hero in Great Bay Temple not going to be magic.
Yep, it's gonna be either Deku or an elemental arrow at this point.
Interesting part, too. Eris is ripe on Skyward's tail, so she will get her magic, too.
Yeah, the only major thing she's missing from Skyward is, apart from Skyward, is that Gibdo mask, but she is gonna pick it up out of Staff Room. That's where it is, right? Yeah, Staff Room. So, yeah, and Snowhead
Actually,
Temple.
We can get to Snowhead Temple. We cannot clear Snowhead Temple.
You know, I honestly think after eggs, if this is healing or storms, you go to Snowhead Temple anyway.
I say go check your song in Graveyard and get your Graveyard day 1 and 2.
Ah, yes. Eris won't be able to do that because she's on night 3, so she's probably going to instead go check Staff Room, get Gibdo Mask, and we'll see how she routes out from there.
And you win in the hearts of people if you win by beating Majora, but you win in the hearts of people if you complete Star Fox percentage. Oh, by the way, Captain, one of the things I've always wanted for the longest time was a Kokiri Majora fight, and I finally got to commentate one.
You did? Did you now? Congratulations. Which one?
It was, I want to say it was Keizo versus Vidya, actually.
Ooh, I'm going to have to watch that one back then, because I've been a bit behind on catching up on the VODs lately.
Oh, we are told magic puts Hugo into logic.
Hugo's in logic, but it's considered Mountain Village, so it wouldn't be a way of the hero. I mean, it could still be progression.
Smithy 1 is in logic.
Yep, it is. We can bring hot spring water to the thing.
And
Shiro is in logic.
And Twin Island Grottos is in logic. Skyward missing the boat jump. He got on, but then immediately fell off.
But did not get caught and yeeted back outside.
I'm fairly certain it was the Vidya versus Keizo, bro. Poor Vidya got kind of slammed hard with some of the... He did great routing, but it was not the best checks. Or it's not the items you want. And that's just MMR for you. Sometimes you can have the most optimal routing and get garbage.
And this is with the Season 2 settings. This isn't even like... we're not even going Shop Sanity, Fairy Sanity, or Drop Sanity.
At least we have Kizi.
Yes, we do.
Do you want to explain what Kizi is to chat?
Surely. So all of the small key doors are open in these settings, so that means small keys are no longer in the item pool, which means for each respective dungeon there are significantly more checks. Woodfall and Great Bay Temple each get 1, Snowhead Temple gets 3, and Stone Tower Temple gets a whopping 4.
Yeah, we thankfully don't have to worry about going into Stone Tower Temple anytime soon. We're a long ways from being able to get that. Well, we're an elegy away from that.
Well, you say that, and if we get a white song with elegy in the next couple of song checks, not a whole lot keeping us out of Stone Tower Temple, actually, since we have light arrows in tow.
Did you see Skyward's reaction to the ocean title scene?
No, I did not.
He's like, it's here.
I mean, it's probably going to check it before too long goes by. Actually, we still need ice arrows for Logical Stone Tower, but if we find those, then, Deku Massacre Fire Arrows could absolutely be in Stone Tower Temple.
It's looking more to me that our Way of the Hero for Great Bay Temple would be vanilla ice arrows.
It's either going to be vanilla ice arrows or Deku Mask, I think. It would be utterly stupid if it was fire arrows, it was fire arrows in early Great Bay Temple for ice in, Snowhead Temple or later vanilla ice arrows.
I mean, we are known to be evil, okay?
We are?
I'm known to be evil, okay? Misu's seeds are known to be evil, too.
Oh, no, I was agreeing with you when I said we are. Sorry, it sounded like I was posing a question.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were questioning it. And setting up Midnight Meeting for Skyward, and guess where he's going? That title deed.
I really hope we see Soundcheck. Oh, we can't see Soundcheck because we still don't have a Deku Mask.
He's gonna turn in the eggs first, and then he will probably go in there. Ooh, could you imagine if eggs actually gave you a Song of Healing?
Well, we'll find out in a bit, because Eris is picking up her last egg.
Actually, Skyward has his last eggs. So it will be right here on Skyward's side. The suspense. Come on, man.
I mean, it is basically a minigame roulette right now. Which song are we gonna get? Spin the wheel.
I'm still gonna laugh if Beavers has something of importance.
Which wheel do you think they'd be spinning in this scenario? The one from Wheel of Fortune or The Price is Right?
Wheel of Fortune, because you can have Bankrupt in there, too.
Well, there's no Rupoors in this game.
Yeah, but if you do the wrong checks and your other runner does the right checks, you did technically get Bankrupt.
That's fair. Although
lose a turn.
No, that would be Notebook.
Lose a turn?
Yeah. Except instead of lose a turn, it's lose time.
And our song is... Sonata!
Ooh, which we can't do much with besides...
We can Kita. But, ooh... Oh, what if... Nope. What if we get New Way Bossa Nova in Graveyard, since we have access to that now. We get New Way Bossa Nova in Graveyard. We have to go into Great Bay Temple to get Deku Mask to clear out Woodfall Temple as our first temple.
Could be. Kita has not been hinted dead, so Kita is open right now.
Kita is open, and we are going to get Graveyard check because we're also getting a Shiro check by Skyward.
Yeah, I think both runners have done their Woods of Mystery, right? Yeah.
No, Skyward has not healed Kume.
Oh. Didn't Kume have something interesting?
No.
Oh, guess not. Bummer. Yeah, no, chat brings up a good point. There still has not been any check for Bank 3 yet, and
we might see it on Eris' side for the amount of money she has.
And Dodo is farming up extra cash from these bubbles, so it's definitely on his mind as well.
Dodo? That's Skyward, man.
Oh, did I seriously just say that?
Yes, you said Dodo. For Skyward.
Sorry, Skyward.
Make mental note to bring up Captain's...
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and he bought the blue potion here, by the way.
He's
Backward
thinking,
well?
Skyward's definitely thinking backwards well right now.
Even though it's not in logic.
I mean, even if it's not in logic, if you know you can full clear it, you might as well do it anyway. Or, well, Skyward's
Here-
got the Yellow statue, so...
Yeah, he's gonna do Shiro and then Graveyard Grotto and Kita, because he will finish off his graveyard checks.
Yeah, because we can pretty much full clear the place, actually.
Actually, he's not doing Shiro, question mark.
I think the red potion might have been for Komei. Unless it's for... Yeah, it's gotta be for Komei. Oh, Bank 3 is gold dust.
Ooh, that's ambiguous too.
Also, could we have gotten that bottle maybe 20 minutes earlier?
Right, so we'd only have to do one trip to Pirate's Fortress? Here's Shiro. Okay, he just realized he forgot to do Shiro.
Okay. So I guess I was crazy.
Bad time to get the gold dust for Eris too, by the way.
Yeah, it is way too late in the cycle.
Shiro has had 50 bucks for us.
Also, I'm sorry, how do we get that gold dust back now?
You withdraw under to under 1,000, and then you put back in over 1,000.
Oh, okay, so the bank does give it back to you.
Yes, you can always get the temporary items from another bank.
Alright, that scared me for a minute.
No, it's completely lost. You know, she can't finish the seed now. It's gonna have
Wow, so the bank could give you, like, infinite gold dust, theoretically, unless it's only once per cycle.
Can chat clarify that, though? I think that is the way it does. You withdraw under 1,000, and then put back in over 1,000. But I think it is only once per cycle.
It is once per cycle. Okay, thank you, chat.
And, by the way, GFS making a joke out of Kita.
Indeed.
But hey, next cycle, if you want, it's an easy 200 rupees.
Pretty much. Except it's not immediate 200 rupees is the only problem.
True, and Kita having nothing. So, chat, take your guess of which song's gonna be here in the graveyard. I want to say New Wave Bossa Nova.
You know, I'd like it to be something else, but I'm also under the impression that it's probably New Wave at this point, because we can't get any other songs.
We would have, well, okay, well, yeah, because we need the Deku Mask at the Mirror Shield. We'd have to find the keg to get the Epona. Plus we need fire arrows to get Egoses.
And yeah, and outside of the first half of first part of Snowhead Temple, we pretty much full cleared everything else besides like Post Sisters and Beavers.
Beavers. I will continue to say Beavers.
I mean, yeah, it's entirely possible Deku Mask is just chilling on Beavers, but yeah, I'm more inclined to believe that this is going to be New Wave, and you require a double dip of Great Bay Temple.
Because Jess points out, if it's not here, then we have to find fire arrows somewhere. Because then that would give us our Blue Boss Warp as our first song.
Yeah, either fire arrows or Deku Mask.
True, I forgot about Deku Mask, sorry. I'm awake, I swear.
Unfortunately, Beavers cannot have New Wave directly. Songs must be within their respective song checks.
We'd have to find both ice arrows and fire arrows for us to be able to do anything up Icona to get a song.
Deku Mask could be in Stone Tower Temple, absolutely.
Yeah, we just need to get Elegy. And by the way, Air's also buying the blue potion. Our song is, drumroll, it is New Wave Bossa Nova. So, Great Bay Temple, anyone?
I think that's pretty much what you do right away at this point. There really is nothing else you can do right now besides get the Day 2 grave and then pretty much bail out.
Well, you definitely don't want to abandon this, or orphan this Jack.
Indeed. But yeah, I do think after this you basically bail and go to Great Bay Temple. And with Sonata on eggs, it's hard required too, so unfortunately it's been a pretty bad day for getting for songs.
I'm hoping now we get Deku Mask as our Way of the Hero and Great Bay Temple.
You know, honestly, I think I'd much rather it be ice right now, because then
We could do well.
it would put well into logic. But I actually really want to see Deku Mask and Stone Tower Temple now.
Okay, let me think through this. If we get ice in Great Bay Temple as our Way of the Hero, then all we would have remaining for items is possibly the keg, Deku Mask, and fire arrows. And we still have to have a well beneath the well Way of the Hero item.
And the other thing is we also need fire arrows by logic to clear Great Bay Temple, so ice and fire would both have to be in Great Bay Temple.
To fully clear.
Air's not happy about the Gossip Stone Silver Rupee hint.
And there is gold dust for Skyward on a good day, by the way.
Yeah, Skyward might go check. Skyward might think about routing in Smithy right now. Yep,
He's
that's an
inverting,
invert.
actually.
Yeah,
But he's on day 1. Oh, he's going to do both day 1 and day 2.
yeah. I think Skyward's gonna slow things down. Probably get Great Bay Temple out of the way while waiting for Smithy.
And I don't oppose that idea.
But yeah, here we go. Eris doing the well. Let's see how this plays out.
Doing out of logic well.
Beautiful gainer there from Skyward.
Eris. Oh, Midnight Meeting. We forgot about that one.
Oh, yeah.
Is Midnight Meeting important?
We've had
It-
access to this for a while.
Yeah. Oh! Oh!
Vanilla letter to cafe.
And that might be complete bait, but you have to do that. That is 3 checks.
The best part is you don't have to worry about save scumming that now, too.
Wow. Vanilla.
Have I mentioned how much comedy there's been in this seed?
This has been a very comedic seed. I am loving this seed, man. Sadly, it's not my favorite, but it's a great seed so far. I think the
Alright.
Jess versus I Don't Know was one of my top seeds I commentated.
Alright, so, yep, Skyward is going to Great Bay Temple. Here we go.
Oh, Frozen's like, let Cafe have Deku, so that room key is Way of the Hero.
Could be, yeah. That would force room key to be required, yeah.
I don't disagree. I would rather you start. Well, what is his timing game right now?
Pretty only midway through night 1, so Skyward has the time to do stuff in Great Bay Temple and then take care of Smithy afterwards, I think. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think-
what I was a little worried on.
I don't think Skyward's going to clear Great Bay Temple. Well, Skyward might do Fireless.
You can't
if he knows
fully
how.
clear unless you get ice arrows.
Right. Let's assume that Ice Arrows is the Way of the Hero for Great Bay Temple. If it is, Skyward's going to clear the dungeon.
Yes. We know where Mira is. It's on the Goron village ledge. Oop, and he misses the roll.
Ooh, this is a tough trick to do, go on Water Wheel.
We do know where Mira is. We do not know if we need it because we have not had any. We have not had Song of Healing or Song of Storms yet. And our captain's hat was required, by the way.
It was, because it had New Wave, yeah.
It could still be required, by the way.
If we need it for the Ocean Spider House chest, certainly.
Runners have to do the other route to in Great Bay Temple because they do not have ice arrows to freeze the spout.
Indeed, and Eris has finally also reset cycle after about 80 minutes. So she is making all the necessary preparations to just make this cycle 2 go as smooth as possible. Bought the red potion.
Got her gold
reacquired the
dust.
Yep.
This is a close race for both our runners.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, it looks like Eris is going to go ahead and do Shiro real fast. And then after this, I suspect she's thinking Great Bay Temple after Graveyard.
Yeah, she'll fully do Graveyard.
Yeah, in that respect, Skyward's actually ahead a wee bit.
Yeah, based on the number of checks, Skyward is a bit ahead, just because he's been able to round him a lot smoother. Oh, by the way, Eris did not find anything in the well.
So it's got to be Mirror Shield chest.
And I'm guessing she is hoping, for goodness sakes, that she finds fire arrows. I always forget about that trick you can do. You can hookshot the chest underwater. By the way, beans?
Okay, that is definitely not the way of the hero.
Okay, it's really a higher and higher chance of being on wart.
Unfortunately.
Which we're about to see here in a little bit.
Although we do have Great Fairy Sword, so it's not the biggest problem. Great Fairy Sword and Great Spin, so you
Great
can't
Fairy
really
Sword,
complain.
Great Spin, and double defense.
Yeah, you have all the easy wart tools. It's just a bummer we can't use FD.
It's just wart. That dive, Skyward, nice nailing it.
That made me open my eyes real good.
I thought he was going to bonk into the water, but he made it. Yes, this could be vanilla ice arrows. And if this is vanilla ice arrows, is this even randomized?
I mean, we already got a vanilla letter to Cafe, so I feel like all of our is this even randomized energy is gone already, but then again, this is Randomizer.
Skyward is one of our top at execution, usually.
Appropriate tune for this scenario.
Mm-hmm. Air's gonna get her 20 bucks off of Captain Kita. And there is Wart.
Beautiful Great Fairy Strike to skip phase 2.
Oh, that if you can skip phase 2, kudos to you, because that phase can be trolly. And there is a fire arrows.
Wrong arrows.
Actually, that now puts Snowhead Temple fully clearable.
Mm-hmm.
And guess where he is headed, probably.
That's probably, that actually works really well from a routing perspective, because while you're at it, you can do
Smithing. Yeah, you don't have to actually, and you can do keg trial.
Yep.
No,
Smithy,
well,
keg
we
trial.
can do normal keg trial. Where you have to take the keg there yourself. You don't have an extra keg.
Yeah, we do not, yep, gotta do it the hard way.
And that, by the way, was the last chest we could check here in Great Bay Temple.
So it is a logical force double dip of Great Bay Temple. I think we can safely assume ice arrows are behind fire arrows at this point.
Yes, and here's an interesting part then, too. That puts Boda Archery possibly having our ice arrows, too.
Yep, it does. If
love those ambiguous checks.
If it is, well, actually, Boat Archer, we still need Deku Mask, don't we?
Yes, we do. What if it's Deku Mask is found beforehand, and beneath the well has keg in light arrow chest or mirror shield chest?
Actually, with fire arrows in tow, Mirror Shield chest actually shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Oh, true. We don't have to go forward with the Deku sticks.
Yeah, we don't have to do that anymore. I'm surprised Skyward didn't, I mean, it's a bit out of the way, to be fair, but,
Didn't what?
didn't, go... Skyward hasn't dipped well yet, right?
No. And he might be thinking it's not in logic yet.
That's fair. I mean, the only three things that can be in well now are Deku, Ice, not even Ice, Deku or Keg.
Yes, and so this is becoming more and more interesting.
Yeah, right now the sea could either be really good or really bad. Because if it's Deku if it is Deku in beneath the well, then it's not going to be too long until we're done. Because and assuming Keg, of course, is not required, because yeah, then we're just looking for ice arrows, and we know that they can't be in. They have to be before Deku Mask, assuming it's in the well.
Yes.
So if that is the case, yeah, the sea can either be really quick or really bad right now, because if it is Keg in the well, then A, the opponents was the way of the hero, which makes sense since fire arrows were in Great Bay Temple, you get the idea.
Well, Goron Village was our way of the hero, so it just could have been an opponent just for that. But we still have Letter to Cafe.
We do.
And he did mail it, but we're also going to get the Snowhead full clear first. Because you don't want to come back here.
Somebody is definitely donating something somewhere, because I just heard the cashier sound twice.
Can they donate it to my wallet? I wouldn't mind some extra money.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think this through, because
Is this Temple of Time music?
Yep, it is.
The little snowball dudes, are you meaning the, what are they called? The bows. And there is Garo Mask.
Oh yeah, when I meant Temple of Time, I meant Chamber of Sages, which you get after Temple of Time.
That's what I meant too.
I mean, to be fair, Temple of Time was meant to be a full dungeon, but it never ended up, but it had to get scrapped due to time, I think.
I thought it got scrapped due to space.
Or something like that. Point being, it was meant to be a dungeon, but it got scrapped. Until Twilight Princess.
And I like the one in Twilight Princess.
It's alright. A lot of backtracking.
Well, of course. You want to talk about backtracking? Do Water Temple and Ocarina of Time.
I mean, that's fair. I hear it's not too bad in Master Quest, though.
Yeah, Temple of Time, dungeon scrap due to time. It's just a joke on itself. The irony. Technically speaking, Mizu, beans are not Way of the Hero for Great Bay Temple, but feel free to leave that. I love that you put it in there. And Eris is going to dip in and get her fire arrows now.
Yeah, she pretty much has to. The seed's really just not giving you any other options here.
Right now, I'd put her about 6 or 7 minutes behind Skyward, and there is the Mask of Sense. So we are 60% now for Star Fox percentage, if someone's keeping track.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to still envision how we can have a Deku Mask in Stone Tower Temple scenario. Oops, I think the bomb chew detonated before Eris could pull the crank.
You would have to have the keg in BR Way of the Hero and well.
Yeah, which would actually probably rule out Mirror Shield, actually. Unless Blue Warp was a white... Well, actually, no. Keg and Mirror Shield together could both be the remaining 2 required songs. Like, it could be possible that Blue Warp is just completely useless right now.
Yep, watch it as Storm Froze.
Whoops, too early.
He's getting trolled there. Nice, simple kill for base 2 skip. You and chat are really wanting that Deku Mask to be in Stone Tower Temple, are you not? Apparently.
I mean, here's the thing, that because if it is ice arrows if ice arrows are in Snowhead Temple and it's just Deku Mask in if it's Deku Mask in well and Keg's not required, we're basically done here.
Yes, we would be. And you were saying that you're not. I am saying that we are evil. So yes. It would be nice to have Deku Mask in Stone Tower Temple. What about Deku Mask on Inverted Stone Tower?
You mean Inverted Stone Tower exterior?
Yes.
Could do.
Because how quickly do you check that?
I mean, considering you did get a bean out of Way of the Hero Great Bay Temple, might not be a bad idea.
Morning, Tom. It is going very interestingly.
Yeah, the seed is basically on a 50-50 split right now, where it could either be really good right now or really bad.
Not really good or really trolly.
Exactly.
Trolly is not necessarily bad for us here in the commentator booth. I like when it's trolly.
Yeah, because the thing is, it doesn't seem like we're going to be hunting a lot, you know what I'm saying? Unless, ice arrows are not in here. And they're like somewhere on Springtime or Smithy or Letter to Cafe.
Or Keg Trial.
Or Keg Trial, yeah. But it seems like this seed is very railroady, but as a result of that, not very complex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, base. Biggest troll would be if Deku and Keg is required for Oath.
If Keg is required for Oath, then we're singing a completely different tune.
We're playing Casino Mode! At that point. And we're about to see Goat go down for a 1 hour, 33 minutes for our first dungeon completion.
And only just put in launch a courtesy of fire arrows.
In Way of the Hero Great Bay Temple.
Yeah, chat brings up a good point. This boss warp will be a big difference maker here.
Eris getting her fire arrows, and then probably we'll head straight to Snowhead Temple too.
Wow, Ganon, you downgraded to a minor boss. Or a temple boss.
I mean, in Twilight Princess, he does become a pig.
That is true.
And you do have a goat here.
And frankly, I like I do like the Twilight Princess final boss. It's pretty good. Even if the final battle is easily doable with a fishing rod.
Can you name one of the newer Zelda games that does not actually have Ganon as a boss?
Yes, Link's Awakening Switch.
Yes.
Or Link Between Worlds.
And Skyward Sword?
Actually, I take that back. Technically, Ganon is a factor in Link Between Worlds.
We have the Song of Storms. That was healing?
It was.
I thought that was Storms.
I thought I saw an eye. Yeah, it's healing.
Okay, it is healing, and wow. Ooh. That actually is interesting. Because that gives us Kamaro Darmani. Actually, that will be nice, convenient for Skyward, because he can go heal Darmani real quickly.
So...
Ooh, by the way, Eris is doing, we're gonna get our knowledge.
We're gonna find out what it is right now. So this is either gonna be Deku Mask or something else. Deku Mask, Keg, or something else.
Or something ambiguous.
That's what, yeah, when I meant something, yeah, that's what I meant.
That's what I thought you meant.
But,
yeah, Skyward Sword, you do not have, you just have Demise as your final bad guy. You do not have Ganon.
That is very true.
Okay. Moment of truth, right?
It's funny, because Link Between Worlds is one of the only, Ganon Resurrection plot revival games where the person reviving Ganon actually knows what they're doing.
What?
Did we only see one chest in the well? We probably only saw one chest.
She didn't go all the way back.
Yeah, she didn't the non-cloaked chest.
And Darmani, what do you have for us?
A piece of his heart. So the right side chest is the Way of the Hero. Ew.
We can also heal Kamaro and Macau. And we are one song away from having Pamela. Could you imagine Pamela having Deku?
I could. I'm still looking for that Pamela seed. Meanwhile, Link the Frog is still losing his mind back there.
Oh, there it is! It is Deku and
Alright, so...
Fire! Oh, that means ice arrows have to be found soon.
Ice arrows cannot... They can, not be in Woodfall Temple. B...
They cannot be on land title deed.
They can't be on land title deed.
Or
C,
sorry, seahorses or on seahorses or on Tingle Photo.
They can't be anywhere in Icona. Oh, you know what? This is going to be... It is entirely dependent on if Eris goes. I think actually it's on... Ice Arrows are on Letter to Cafe. Unless they're here in springtime.
If they're on Letter to Cafe... Actually, she's doing Midnight Meeting here.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I wonder if she rushes that right away this cycle, because I'm trying to think if there's any other time-gated... Well, there's the Smithy.
She will probably do... I would think she would do Snowhead Temple while she waits for Letter to Cafe.
Probably. Because I'm trying to think this through, because Skyward is almost done with springtime. There's only one check left. This one right here. So
well,
if it's
and
not...
then we're going to do Keg Trial. Because it is Way of the Hero.
That'd be a hilarious double Way of the Hero.
Keg Trial?
So if it's not here or Keg Trial, then the only checks I can think of are Smithy and Letter to Cafe.
Beavers!
And, yeah, Beavers. Because, you know, unhinted Beavers, it's always gonna come back to bite ya. Sound check 2. Sound check. Actually, no. Ice can't be on sound check.
Why is... Okay, so Skyward made it day 2. And he's going to warp back and turn in Smithy.
Yeah.
If it is Smithy, that actually does put Skyward back in the lead. But they're getting neck and neck right now.
Actually, oh no.
Oh!
Yeah, the only, just to clarify with chat, the only time something itself cannot be a Way of the Hero would be if a song was in a Way of the Hero location. It has to lead to a relevant item. But in the case of the Fire Arrows, it was a relevant item in a Way of the Hero location, so the chain could, Fire Arrows by themselves don't necessarily need to lead to Ice Arrows.
He's not doing Keg Trial, by the way. He's going to go do check his Letter to Cafes for now.
Yeah, I think you check, yeah, I think you start, you rush the cafe letter checks while you wait for day 3 Smithy too.
Because you can also, yeah, you also can do Keg Trial at any point. It's not limited on the day.
Exactly. So we're gonna see 4 checks within relatively close proximity to each other. I didn't even realize. Nice Garo mask in Snowhead Temple.
I had told you there was Garo there.
I missed that. I'm sorry.
Okay, Cafe. What do you have for us instead of your face this time? Or not your face, your pendant. I had one where Cafe literally gave us Cafe mask.
But we didn't play Song of Healing. That's the song of ripping people's faces off.
And $20 from that. Warp to night 3. You also have Macau, Camaro. Keg on soundcheck?
Keg could be on soundcheck, yes, if that's required for Elegy or Oath.
Ice cannot be on soundcheck.
Yeah, Ice can't be on soundcheck, but yeah, because we still actually need Elegy and Oath. So we need to either pick up Mirror Shield or go get a Keg.
Well, we know where Mirror Shield is.
Right.
So. But we might be playing Keg Roulette.
Yeah, because a Keg hunt completely changes the game, because Keg could be almost anywhere.
It's in Stone Tower Temple, Light Arrow's chest. That's where it is.
Yeah, especially if it's needed for Oath.
No, Heart Piece, and $20 said Letter to Cafe is pointless!
Okay.
Go to Beavers! Come on, people, Beavers! I've been calling something on Beavers for a while.
I think that goes for both of us, honestly, because, you know, we've seen it before, unhinted Beavers.
What are they still missing check-wise?
I'm trying to think. We haven't seen Keaton Mask, so no Keaton Quiz. We've seen Blast Mask. We've seen Madame Aroma 2. We're about to see
Madame Aroma 2 again.
Yeah, because Skyward hasn't seen this, even though it's just a bit of a rupee injection.
He got the better way of getting the rupees, though. Instead of resetting off of 20 rupees for getting 5 from Postman's Freedom, he's getting 20 here, which is, well, it's actually full, so.
But it can't fill your wallet, so just give it back.
So we have Beavers, Smithy 2, Healing Macau, Healing Kamaro.
Beaver, Smithy 2, Healing Kamaro. The entirety of Deku Palace. Not for Ice Arrows, but for Keg.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think of where Ice Arrows is. He's about to heal, the Witch.
Oh, the Ocean Spider House chest.
True, I did mention something could be evil there. Actually, I did mention Ice Arrows and that would be evil.
Yes, you did. Skyward with the hour and 43-minute Kome rescue. Using the blue potion, no less. Unfortunately, this is not day 2, so the path is not the same.
I always struggle with the day 3 path.
Oh, Kotaki's in here on day 3, too. I did not know that.
You have to trigger her leaving the, her house, basically, to get her to be, looking for her sister.
Unless, of course, you angle the camera right where you don't see it. Yeah, interesting that Skyward is using the blue potion to revive Kome. Although with fire arrows now, going through the well's not as much of a pain in the backside. Because what do you need for the right side chest again? It's not the blue potion, right?
No, you need... Actually, yeah, you do need a blue potion.
Okay. And Skyward hasn't picked up Deku Mask yet. Oh, that bomb did not hit the snowballs. At least the one up front.
Wow! Thunk.
Reminder, folks, Link still does have the strongest kneecaps in Termina. Actually, no, Tingle's got pretty strong kneecaps, too. They've also got Hugo. I mean, Keg could be on the Picto Box.
It could be on Picto Box. I'm just... Hugo could actually have our Ice Arrows too, by the way.
Yep. Fire Arrows put Hugo in the Logic. Although Magic put Hugo in the Logic. That was ages ago. There they are.
On Smithy Day 2?
Bank 3 was required. Told you that. Told you those 2 wallets had to mean something. Alright, so now Skyward's gonna go get Deku Mask, and then probably gun it for Mirror Shield.
Yeah, I mean, you can grab Mirror Shield at any point. Why not just... Oh, true. So we can check our song.
Yeah, because after that, you check, Ego Send Monkey, and find out basically if you're in a keg hunt. Although, Skyward doesn't have the blue potion now, so...
He's gonna realize that shortly in.
And we still have the other healing checks too, so, yeah, there's basically a 1 in 3 chance we're looking for a keg here, so it's unlikely, but if it is required, that's still gonna bring the sea to a screeching halt. That is the scariest Wallmaster incoming alert I've ever heard. Not nearly as funny as Tingle screaming.
He's on the right side for the Deku Mask, but... Oh! do you not need a blue potion for the side? Yeah, oh, you do not need a blue potion for the right side chest. You need it if you're doing the left side chest.
But yeah, no. If keg is required, we could be looking for a while. But if it's not, then we're actually going to be done with this seed pretty soon in a relative term. But we still have 3 dungeons to clear out. Well, 2.5, I should say, because we already got the boss key out of. Although the thing is, Skyward's going to have to get back to Great Bay Temple sooner rather than later in order to not have to pick up the boss key again. Because boss keys don't go back with you, right?
They do not. But he's halfway through the dungeon, so he should be okay for now.
I know maps and compasses go back with you, but I don't think. Oh, Skyward is resetting cycle immediately.
Maybe in case it's a keg hunt?
If that is the case, because then, yeah, under ideal circumstances, you'd find keg on day 1. Because now we're pretty much out of time-gated specific checks, if I'm not mistaken. Because Skyward's cleared out Letter to Cafe, cleared out anything else. We know Gorman Race is foolish. Yeah, I think actually that's the correct move. I think Skyward's going to go ahead and check. This might be a sound check play here. Oh, it's a
Swan Title Deed to get the Mirror Shield.
Right, Swan Title Deed for Mirror. Maybe check sound check afterwards?
He's probably going to go hunting songs first, I would think.
Oops, Skyward did not put on the bunny hood and decided to, is deciding to go for it, the standard way. Yeah. I say standard way, but doing this without bunny hood is not the standard way. I take that back. Actually, I just realized Skyward's gonna now have to reset cycle anyway after picking up the keg.
Yeah, because you have... Well, unless he finds it here on day 1. Oh, no. He made it night day 1.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's already too late. Romani's already trying to get some shut-eye before the alien invasion.
We're gonna see keg we might see keg trial here, too, while we're at it.
We're probably gonna see keg trial. We're also gonna see Kamaro. I think Eris is outside the rock boundary here. I can't really tell.
Yes, they are.
Good on you, Eris.
Video will be happy. Just $20. So the question is, how long... well, Eris did get her...
Nice required bomber's notebook.
That's just evil. Eris did grab her gold dust.
Okay, so that's good news for Eris. She will pick up ice arrows momentarily.
We might be needing a keg, we might not, and Skyward did just pick up his mirror shield, so he's gonna go check that song. He is going to then... What would he do next?
Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance there's a required song on this, since Mirror Shield was in Way of the Hero Gorn Village, but if it's not, then we can safely assume that Gorn Village was Way of the Hero for Eponas only.
He's going to do this, and then he is going to head to Deku Palace to check that song. Because that will let us know if we need one more song or not. Hey, Pamela could have keg, right?
Pamela could have keg.
Pamela could have required keg.
Pamela, I remember one seed where Pamela was bait. Like, she had cafe mask.
I remember one that there was a high chance for being at the way of the hero in Iconic Canyon, and it was not.
Yeah, I think that we might be thinking about the same seed.
Actually, I think that might have been the order of operations for Phase, the one where they didn't get it.
The one that had the gold dust way of the hero. Yeah,
it is Storms.
It's Storms.
So
Keg is required.
Oh wow. While you're here, would you go do Pamela?
Yes, you absolutely do, Pamela. You have the tools for it. You know, Mirror Shield was in way of the hero village. Skyward's rolling his eyes.
He knows it's a cat con, and he did leave. He's not doing it.
Oh wow, that just suddenly brought the seed to, like I said before, it brought the seed to a screeching halt.
Yeah, can we set up a bet for where Keg is?
Wow. So this seed went from 60 to 20 real fast. Where is Keg W? I love this community. I really do. I mean, I'm also gonna giggle a little bit if it's just chilling right here in Deku Palace.
I know, that would be funny. I'm gonna be nice and say it's in Woodfall Temple.
You know, I like the Pallet Town remix in this sound font. You ever hear that one?
Yeah. It's not a bad one. I like the original Deku Palace, though. I'm not...
Yeah, original Deku Palace is pretty good. Although the remix we use for the ZSR startup screens is not too bad either.
And Eris getting her bait here now. Or being baited.
Yep. Alright, so if Monkey has Elegy, you know, we're gonna be looking all over the place.
Oh, All-Night Mask! Are you kidding me?
You know, that's not the worst place to find that, because Skyward can still route that in somewhat effectively for day 2.
Yes, that actually is decent for him to find now. If you find that on a later day, it's just annoying.
Yeah,
it's still annoying just because it's consuming so much of your time.
Yeah, because Eris is about to get Ice Arrows. If Deku Palace ends up being her next stop, she's going to have to reset cycle to check that. Which isn't a big deal, because she's probably going to reset cycle anyway.
There's just a purple rupee on the backside, so we have nothing else here in Deku Palace. We know Woodfall itself is foolish.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only saving grace right now, is that Woodfall is foolish. I mean, Shrine is also foolish, but that's not a particularly, well, actually, Shrine being foolish is pretty helpful here, too.
So, Oath or Elegy? Oath!
It's Oath. It is a Keg hunt for Elegy, so for this, if nothing else, Keg is not in Stone Tower Temple.
Well, that cuts out a few checks. We have, let's see, all of Woodfall Temple, rest of Great Bay Temple, Beavers, Macau, Sound Check.
Both Pictobox checks is behind Butler.
So those are technically both available. Those are going to be evil to do too, because you have to reset cycle for Tinkle. Land Title Deed.
Yep, land title deed on Boat Archery.
What if it is on Hugo?
We got Hugo, the Ocean Spider House chest.
Keg Trial.
Yep, Keg Trial. I mean, we've been bringing that one up a lot lately.
If it's Keg Trial, that and Eris does it here, that would put her in the lead.
That would put her in go mode.
Yeah, if it's vanilla.
Vanilla Keg. I would actually...
We've had multiple vanillas today, so... And Eris getting her wonderful required Bomber's Notebook.
And yeah, with Woodfall Temple being foolish and FD and Great Fairy Sword known already, Skyward's just going to go ahead and yeet straight into the temple.
Yeah, I don't blame him here.
I think 2 of Skyward's instruments are bells.
I mean, there could be worse ones.
Yeah, they're not bad. Although Blue Warp is a little bit of a weird... Warp for guitars is a little weird. Alright, so yeah, Eris is about to get... Eris is about to get Storms. After being stunned by a Redead.
If both get bit by it being actually on being on Keg Trial, we might be here for a while, man.
Yeah, I don't foresee anybody heading back to Keg Trial for some time. I wouldn't say it's gonna... Well, it actually may very well be a hard last location.
That or Hugo being our last location.
The fact that Hugo adds an extra check back to Villet to the north does somewhat reduce the possibility of it being a last location for density reasons, but not by a tremendous amount. Thank you, Void of Moon, for the sub. Thank you, folks, for helping keep the lights on here at ZSR.
Oh, is that why it's not dark in here?
Well, it's not dark in here because we have Mirror Shield and we're bouncing the light around.
Oh, that's true. That does make sense. And Air's probably rolling her eyes now that she saw a storm there. Because it's not foolish. Woodfall Temple is not foolish. Woodfall itself is foolish.
Yeah, Woodfall is the exterior of Woodfall Temple is a different area.
And I'm guessing Eris is just going to follow suit and do Deco Palace and then head into Woodfall Temple, of course.
Yeah. I don't see any reason why she would bust out of this check. Or out of this series.
Wow, Skyward using Great Fairy Sword Spin instead of regular spin. I think both would have killed the turtles.
I mean, Great Fairy Sword Spin with Great Spin is... Great Spin... Great Fairy Great Spin is... you get the idea. It's pretty ridiculous.
We're starting to get lower on checks here in Woodfall.
The greatest of spins. I still think the link between World's Great Spin is one of the most OP ones, though.
We do have All Knight's Mask.
We do have that, although I don't think Eris has picked that up yet.
She's about to. It's here in on Beam Daddy.
That's right.
By the way, happy 2 hours, and shout out to our 2 awesome trackers, Voodoo Monkey and Mizu. Shout out to our awesome runners of Skyward and Eris, and shout out to my awesome co-commentator of Captain MD.
And thank you, shout outs to my partner Cemetery as well. Thank you for taking your time out of your day to join me here in the booth.
No problem. I have way too much fun commentating these lovely matches.
Me too. This is, especially these last few bracket matches, these have been glorious. You know,
they've had some very big matches. Very close matches.
That frog death sound.
That was awesome. Okay, we only have Ottawa left? Ottawa?
Yep.
My brain went dyslexic for a second. You shot Inigo Montoya. You killed his father. Now prepared to die.
No, Ingo is.
I know.
Okay, but I got what you meant, though. That's okay. I only remember a couple of other lines.
We do have this one. Chess. Oh, I love Princess Bride. I can reference. I can almost quote the whole movie through.
Yeah, my sort of comedy movie I can quote the whole way through is Spaceballs.
I'm up there too. My number one I can quote all the way through though is Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, that's a great one. You can tell we're suckers for comedy here on this channel.
Okay, so it's boss for or go broke. In the meantime, I'm waiting for my food to get delivered over here. I did not want to leave the house after work today.
That's fair.
Plus, Chick-fil-A delivers. It's nice.
Yeah, I don't want to leave the house at all for the next 24 hours either. The weather's supposed to be pretty nasty. Nice dragonfly.
Oh, it rains every single day down here where I'm at, so...
Yeah, no, we're expecting actually some potentially severe weather overnight tonight to tomorrow morning.
Define severe weather.
Downpours with a bit of thunder.
Okay, that's not severe weather. Severe weather for me is hurricanes.
Well, that's fair.
I'm in good old Florida.
Oh my.
Oof. Take that, Skyward. To the face. We will not be getting First DD, though, so we will have to do bosses in our semi-normal way.
Yeah, for those not aware, Fierce Deity is currently on Cremia.
And aliens did not have anything. Ooh, couples mask.
Okay.
That's ambiguous.
We've almost got all the ambiguous stuff again. But we're missing Keaton and Bremen's actually, so we're missing a few ambiguous
And Kamaro's
masks.
mask.
Yeah, that too.
Ooh,
We're actually missing a few
wait.
ambiguous masks now.
What
that I think
time?
about it.
What time is it for Skyward?
Late night 1 question mark?
Sound check question mark?
I think Skyward's gonna do Butler first, honestly.
Oh, you definitely do Butler to get that picked up box.
Eris playing New Wave even though the turtle's already on screen.
How do you fit her in a bottle?
I mean, it is a tight fit, but...
She's
magic.
wooden!
Again, magic.
Actually, never mind. I was thinking, what if you did boat archery here and, Skyward flying off with a princess in the bottle? Oh, we also have Deku Playground, by the way.
Oh yeah, we kind of left that behind because Dekumas was stupidly late to the bandwagon.
He's gonna go heal Kamaro now and find out it's nothing of importance. We also have Macau.
Mm-hmm.
Mountain Tidal Deed if we ever find it.
Yeah, if we ever find it. We saw Moon's Tear ages ago.
Yeah, nothing we want.
Like I said, folks, this had a chance of being a pretty fast seed if we didn't need Keg, but we need Keg, so...
By the way, Eris is finishing Great Bay Temple.
Ooh, yeah, it's also possible Keg could just be chilling on,
George.
Fish. Yep.
Nice ricochet there for Skyward. And here is our sound check. Sound check, check.
Here we go.
I called it. I mean, I didn't call it what's going to be on it, but I knew it was perfect timing, actually, to do it.
I am gonna laugh if Soundcheck has,
Keg.
but I'm still waiting on my Pamela seed.
He could go check that, too. Both our runners could go check Pamela.
I'm very surprised Eris didn't go check it after picking up Storms. Or
So-
neither of them, for that matter, actually.
So, question for you. Do you consider a Pamela seed if whatever she gives you is ambiguous and you have to go turn it in? To get your item.
If you have to turn in whatever she gives you, then yes, I consider it.
So,
the
like,
same
Mountain
thing.
Tidal Deed.
Yeah. Oops.
Getting a little hasty there, Skyward.
Oh, wow, the warp one sounds weird. It's because it's delayed.
Mm-hmm. Oop, 1 too early there. There you go. Oh, and Eris had reset time, so she did not... No, she went and did Wart. She did not do the switch.
Yeah, Eris didn't cycle reset, so she should still have the boss key, I think.
Yeah, but she had done Wart, but she didn't do the switch while she was there.
Right.
So she had to go back to Wart's room. Is it sound check? It is not!
Excessive notebook text boxes. And this is why we do not like getting Bomber's notebook.
So I think we should maybe replace Lens of Truth with the Bomber's notebook on the trackers, just so we can laugh at it.
Nah.
I mean, he did pick up the princess to be able to do, Butler.
The poor princess is still chilling in that bottle. I think the last seed I called also had a similar case where the princess was chilling in the bottle for a while. But it ended up not being required.
I know someone that took the princess to the moon. Because they were setting up for Butler, and then they got their Way of the Hero item, the last thing that they needed, and... Eris being trolled over here. And so, yeah.
So what you're saying is Link took the princess to the moon long before Bowser did in Mario Odyssey.
Yes. We are getting our stories, by the way.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, day 2? Yeah, this makes sense.
Not the first one. Beavers could have Bremens.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting closer and closer to needing... Oh, he's gonna go do Couples Mask first.
Okay. Yeah, that's why Skyward accelerated to 10 p.m. on day 2. Or 10 a.m., excuse me.
It's like, it's not p.m., is it? It's too late then. I will say, if it happens to be on George, then Skyward should... we'll probably go there before too long, since it is progressional.
Probably, yeah, because that area... because now you get a couple more checks with Great Bay Temple. And we've already established, as we mentioned before, it is a forced double dip of Great Bay Temple. Although, actually...
It is.
No, it wasn't. We could have brought the hot spring water to the thing and gotten the gold dust off Bank 3, right? Yeah.
True, yeah.
This was not a forced double dip of Great Bay Temple.
Oh, we're gonna get Deku Palace here too, since Couples Mask did not have it.
Perfect timing for it, too.
So, can you explain what Skyward is doing here?
Surely. So what Skyward is doing here is using the fact that cutscenes do take a wee bit of time, a couple frames to activate, to abuse the fact that the rupees don't always move with the platforms during those 2 frames of cutscene. So the result of this is the rupees are displaced from the platforms, they fall to the ground, you go ahead and pick them up, and then you complete the game in literally not even 1 frame.
And day 2 is the best for this because platforms are moving in circles or squares. Well, where day 1 they're only moving up and down, and day 3 they're moving both up and down and in squares.
Yeah, and it doesn't work if they're moving up and down. Not enough displacement.
Oh, Bremen's Mask is right there.
Good time to check that, no less.
Well, tomorrow. He has to wait until day 3.
We still don't have a keg.
We are 2 hours, 11 minutes in, we're still looking for a keg.
Yeah, and again, keg could be almost anywhere right now. Outside of Stone Tower Temple, that's about it.
Well, what does George have for us?
The second empty bottle.
Oh, wow. We're getting closer to bottle percentage.
Yeah, the only bottle we're missing is the red... Oh, that one!
ideal. That is hilarious. We are bottle percentage. We need bottle knowledge. Wow.
Alright, Eris is making an owl save here. Not quite sure what this is for, actually.
Oh, you know what it could be too? I just thought that it would suck for Eris. Not suck for it would hurt for Eris. Stage lights.
Yeah. Because stage lights you can't do after you finish Great Bay Temple.
Correct. It could be on Fisherman's Game, by the way.
I wonder if that's actually what Eris is doing, is cycle resetting to check stage lights, and then save scum it if it's junk, and then check Fisherman. That's not a bad idea.
No.
If Mikau has Keg, then the farthest back in the chain that you need to go for was getting healing off of a blue warp. So that would be off of Snowhead Temple, I think, then. Because, well, actually, you could have cleared Great Bay or Snowhead Temple, given that we know Great Bay's not a forced double dip.
Mikau just has a... Oh, she's gonna save scum all night mask.
Oh, she's gonna save scum the 6th bottle. That makes sense too. Oh, Skyward.
Yep, you and I had the same train of thought.
Yep, Skyward's gonna check Ocean Spider House, rear side chest. Alright, so Eris is keeping the bottle for now, but is probably going to check stage lights.
Oh, she's putting on a Goron mask.
Oh, did she not do... Okay, she must have done treasure chest minigame while we weren't looking.
Oh, she's doing Deku Playground.
Ah, yes. I think what Eris is thinking about doing is checking all these, and if they don't play out, or there's not even an ambiguous check after this, just reset and do Fisherman Game from the owl save. At least I think that's what she's going for.
Okay, is it here in Ocean Spider House?
Alright, and at this time we have closed the bed for Keg.
There is double magic.
Okay, I mean, it's nice to have, but it's not what we're looking for.
No, it's a quality of life upgrade. It could be on Bremen's, right? Because she's going to get Bremen's here. On Deku Playground.
Yeah, it's still too early to check, because I think it's also still day 2 for Eris as well. Yeah, it is.
Yep, and Skyward's going to go finish off Great Bay Temple now. Ooh, and he is skipping over stage lights as well.
I wonder if this is just either nerves or fatigue kicking in, because, again, it is a Keg hunt. It's been already a Keg hunt for the last, better part of 40 minutes. I don't think it's actually been like 40 minutes, but it's definitely been a good chunk of time already. So,
Mizu just stole the keg.
Oh, are we talking about where the blast mask, where the bomb shop had a keg the other day? Because, yeah, I think the last race I called had a keg on bomb shop. Which is funny, because it's literally, you can either pay $50 to get it from the shop, or pay $50 to get it from the Goron.
It is not stage lights.
Alright, so I think with the Bremen's Mask, Eris isn't going to save scum, isn't going to save scum for Fisherman Game.
What if she does Bremen's real quick, and then, or Lemons, and then...
She can do that, or will do that rather, if and only if it's not something else. Because the other thing is, before her Song of Time on her Owl save file, I do believe... Oh, wait, no, she hasn't done Woodfall Temple yet, so never mind. Speaking of Woodfall Temple, Skyward's only got a few more hours left to turn in that Deku Princess for Picto Box.
Nah. If it is, what if it is on, Seahorses? That double required dip into Pinnacle Rock. Would that be commentator curse since I mentioned it?
Yeah. Would be.
Well, like I said, I'd like being evil. Sadly, Skyward did have to reset his day, so he has to go get the boss key again. Thankfully, he does not have to beat Ward again. And sadly, we're not listening to Eris, so I can't tell you to turn up your music and enjoy the best song in the game.
Well, to be fair, if this is Keg, Skyward's going to have to check it eventually, so...
True, true.
Oh, I saw that Lemon trying to get away.
There we go. Turn up your music, people. It's the best song in the game. It is time for Lemons! I like the Lemon song. What can I say?
Yeah, at this point, folks, we really can't tell you who's ahead because it literally comes down to who zigs and who zags to get the right item to get Keg.
What if you zigzag? Or zag-zig?
If they both zag-zig at the same time, then... And they'll probably end up getting Keg at the same time, too.
Okay,
Nice,
where's...
there it is. It's way to the side there.
Yeah, I was wondering where our last popcorn chicken was.
Although, two of them being right there was pretty nice.
Moment of truth.
Alright, I will chant to this cat jam.
Is it Bremen's? It is not. Rip.
And yep, there's the reset. So, yeah, Eris is just going to go ahead and do Fisherman out of this. Convenient that it's easy to tell which one's the Owl save file since she's Song of Timed after the first time.
Yes.
It's a bummer that Song of Soaring doesn't also adapt to your instrument like Song of Double Time does. Or Song of Time for that matter.
Thankfully, with not checking anything, we can quickly get through Great Bay Temple. I mean, we've done most of the checks beforehand. If it's on Hugo, is worse than if it's on Keg Trial. Actually, for Eris, if it's on Hugo, it's worse. Because Skyward reset time since beating Snowhead Temple.
Oh, Eris went straight to Woodfall Temple instead of checking Fisherman. I just noticed, yeah. Okay.
Probably because of the number of checks that are available.
Yeah, probably. Actually, you know what? She's probably thinking about getting Picto before resetting Cycle. Because you can still get, or can you see horses after Great Bay Temple?
No.
Maybe she's just banking on the Tingle photo. I mean, we're basically out of good spots the K could be at right now.
And I'll be back in just a moment.
Surely. And yeah, you gotta reset for Tingle Photo because the swamp clears up too. Sheesh, where is this keg, folks? In the meantime, yeah, Eris is just going to go ahead and finish clearing out Woodfall Temple while Skyward clears out Great Bay. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Mizu said she stole the keg, but that doesn't mean we still don't know where she put it.
She might have. It's in her heart, remember? That's always her bet for these things. It's in her heart.
I mean, if it is on Pamela, and it turns out the logic was interpreting the mirror shield to Storm's Way of the hero for Pamela, I am going to laugh. I will laugh. I mean, we've already done that a couple of times tonight, but I'm still going to laugh. Also,
And-
Skyward, there's your last bottle.
Skyward is going to be bottle. He says, "Screw it, I'm not touching that thing."
It's not like Chateau's in the tree.
Yeah, sadly, Chateau was in Pirate's Fortress.
Mm-hmm. Interior, no less. I remember which race I'm thinking about where it was bottle percent and well was required. It was Eris versus XG the Michi.
Ooh,
Actually.
I did not see that. Right.
So, this is Eris' second well seed in a row. Okay, I actually had to double check the bracket to make sure it was Eris versus the Michi. Otherwise, I would have had a name flub again, and I really don't want to do that again. Oh, Skyward is going north. Checking keg trial. Here we go.
Ooh, maybe he'll check Hugo too.
Yeah, the only downside to checking Hugo is it is a back and forth in here. Because we don't have a keg to blow up the rock otherwise. Oh, you know where else keg could be? Gorn. Oh wait, no.
No, Gorn Race is hinted dead. Yeah.
I think the absolute worst place it can be right now is on if it's behind Seahorses, and Seahorses an ambiguous check, like Keaton or Camaro. That's pretty much the worst it can be right now.
And this is going to be Woodfall Temple finish for Eris. 2 hours and 25 minutes. Is this going to be a 3+ hour race?
I mean, if keg is where I think it is, there's a very distinct possibility. The good news is, Go Mode Stone Tower Temple's not that bad. But we still need to find the keg first. And
Yes,
not
we do.
not to mention reset cycle to go actually get Elegy.
Yep. We also have Post History.
Oh yeah, that's been in play ever since we picked up Ice. Which was, all things considering, stupidly early in logic.
Yes, if we really wanted to go that route. Soon as we got our Lens of... Well, we had Lens of Truth, Magic, Hookshot. Actually, Hookshot's not required for that. Lens of Truth, Magic. And
actually-
then Bottle, and then... or 2 bottles and Gold Dust.
Yeah, the 2 bottles were actually pretty easy to come by once we found them.
Well, we had to have gone to Goron Village to get Epona first. And we had to have the hookshot to get one. That sound is great in here, by the way.
I've also had that be Tingle once, too. It was in a Season 1 tournament race, no less.
Sorry about the lack of commentary, I am slightly distracted.
Yeah, to be fair, there's really not a whole lot going on right now. We're just waiting for Hugo to give us, hopefully, the goods. But if Hugo does not have it, we are down to beavers, fishermen, seahorses. I'm trying to think of anything else. What else? Post Sisters, Pamela. Not a whole lot else.
And Hugo has our keg! There it is!
Oh, wow.
We are in go mode for Skyward, and there's going to be the reset. Hugo. And that was available stupidly early, too. We've had that for a while now, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think. Hugo has been available since Fire Arrows, pretty much. Actually, no, even earlier than that. You don't need Fire Arrows for Hugo. Actually, no, you can just use a Flaming Arrow off the torch.
So, sadly, Beavers is not going to be required. Eris is doing Fisherman's minigame.
I'm actually trying to think. All things considering, this seed could have been over as early as Great Bay Temple.
Yeah, because we could have one-tripped into Great Bay Temple.
I mean, you'd still have to detour to Well for Deku regardless, but...
And Eris finishing off Fisherman's minigame. It is just $20. This is now definitely Skyward's race to lose. And someone did bet Hugo. Kudos to Sanspoof1, who bet Hugo. We will probably be standing around for a little bit at the clock tower, though, because go-moding inverted Stone Tower Temple will not take us the whole time, even if we immediately make it night 1, or night of day 3. Unless we get a really truly twin mold.
In which case, again, it's not particularly a time loss on Skyward's part anyway.
And there is Elegy! By the way, we reset the princess away.
Ah, well, it'll be all sorted out once we, kill Majora.
I mean, in the meantime, Eris does have the princess in a bottle.
Is Hugo still possible before springtime or after springtime, or is Hugo
No.
also
Hugo
no good?
is the no good one for the north. Each area has a certain thing that they cannot do after they finish the dungeon. Like, you can't do Tingle Photo after you've completed Woodfall Temple. You can't do Hugo after you completed Snowhead Temple. You can't do Seahorses after you've completed Great Bay Temple, and you can't do Post Sisters once you've beaten in Stone Tower Temple.
I would assume Pamela also falls under that criteria.
I think so. And yeah, there's the time warps for Skyward. And we are going to see a Post Sisters here now.
But yeah, I'm just trying to think of how much our runners have been spun around looking for this keg, because
It was a required dip, though, into Pinnacle Rock to get that magic to be able to get keg. No, you cannot do it with a tech boost. No, because you had to have Goron with magic to be able to knock the rock storyline down.
Yep, you did. That's fair.
And our first logical magic was in Pinnacle Rock.
Yep, the other magic was the Ocean Spider House chest, which needed Captain's Hat, which was in
Pirate's Fortress.
Yep.
Which also required Epona. So it was a double dip into Great Goron Village, no matter what.
Pretty much. Of all the things to double dip, too. I mean, it was way of the Hero Goron Village, to be fair, so we should have known that.
Hugo is not Goron Village.
Even still. Meanwhile, Void is just up top at the stone tower laughing at the seed.
And here we get our Pamela, even though we know that's not sadly the correct way to go.
Actually, no, it sounds like Yuga. I know it's not, but it sounds a lot like Yuga.
So, New Way Bossa Nova actually no. Great Bay Temple was our first dungeon we could logically clear. Because we only we did not have to double dip it per se.
We didn't. It could have either been Snowhead Temple or Great Bay. Take your pick. But Great Bay would have been the most convenient if you had gotten Ice Arrows first.
Yeah, but that logic to try and get to know where Ice Arrows is earlier, with doing just the hot spring water instead of waiting for fire arrows.
Yeah, no. If this was a spoiler seed, this would have been like all things considering us. If this were a spoiler race, this would have actually been Super Jet. But again, you would have to read the seed like you had the spoiler log in order to be able to, read that Ice Arrows would not be to read that Fire Arrows. You could clear Great Bay Temple in one go.
Yes. Where is Eris going now?
Setting up for boat archery, I think. Unless this is, this is the cycle where, Eris defeated Old Dalmas, though, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
She's gonna get land title, dude.
Right, yeah.
Nice clean kill of Gomez. onwards over to Twin Mold. Trolley Twin Mold.
Yeah, and Skyward already had a practically flawless Igor fight.
We do not have Fierce DD Mask, so we do have to do it with arrows. But he has double magic, so...
Yeah, double magic, plenty of arrows.
Eris has to starting to be getting nervous too that she hasn't found anything, and we're 2 hours and 40 minutes in almost.
Yeah, and again, it's been a, almost 1 hour long keg hunt.
And Skyward probably feeling a little bit nervous too since how late he found that keg. Because that keg was available nice and early.
Yeah, it was available way earlier.
Eris doing a good job though on shooting down the targets. Occasionally hitting the witch, but she deserves it, right? Her crazy flying.
I was going to say because of all the nonsense she and her sister were responsible for an Ocarina of Time in the Oracle games, but...
It would have to go really, really, really badly for him to have to invert.
Yeah, Skyward had a pretty flawless inverted stone tower, so... Oh, you know what? We don't have Giant's Mask.
So this is technically not in logic.
Well, that only begs the question, where was that this whole time?
Vanilla.
Was it?
I don't know. Mizu says we see it. We saw it? Where did... Oh, it was Castle Pillar.
Oh, okay. So... Actually, one of the later items in the chain, because it's past ice arrows.
And fire arrows are required. At least we get to see the princess return home before Skyward finishes.
Could you imagine if the sound effect for her jumping on the king was randomized?
That'd be horrible.
Especially if the replacement sound effect were sensor beeps.
Oh.
I know I bring this up occasionally, but that's something that can happen in the Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer. Nice Chimera mask.
One of our last ambiguous masks.
Going back on the Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer for a split second, sometimes the randomizer could call sound files that aren't in the game's code, and if that happens, it replaces the sound with a beep.
Ooh, by the way, Skyward is a true gamer. He did kill the Gwei.
Alright, so I gotta ask, what significance does that have? Or what led to that being a thing?
It just started as that true elite players kill the Gwei after you land, before going to the moon. Now we have a 1 hour in-game wait time.
Or King Zora's weep.
Weep. Oh god, and then for as fast as she jumps, weep.
Oh yeah, it would be pretty good. Yeah, although, to be fair, I think with random sound effects, they are still limited within the confines of the game for now, so... Until we can actually add in other sound effects, which I'm sure we could do if someone had the idea for it, but...
At least we get to have fun watching a butler race while we wait for the moon.
Open the doors faster. We got things to do here, game.
And we might see the race finish by the time, depending on how quickly we could get Majora down.
Oh, Eris is going to finish the butler race first, for sure. Because it's only like 1 or 2 more corridors now.
Oh, the quick skip through the fire.
Well done. Yeah, both these runners have been playing very good from an execution standpoint. It's just unfortunate that both runners, although Eris to a greater extent got randoed by
Hugo.
Keg. Yeah.
Yeah, here and there is Butler race finished to get the picture box. Eris will have to reset time anyway to use it, but by then, shortly after, it's going to be GG.
Does the randomizer address the potential bug where the Butler falls through the floor if you're too close? Or is that a JP 1.0 type thing?
I think this is JP 1.0.
Okay, that's fair.
Now we have the giant chicken sound.
Well, at least that wasn't randomized. Ooh, got a lucky stun there.
Nice phase 2 there.
Yeah, Skyward's making mincemeat of Majora here.
Well, the Great Fairy Sword does help.
Indeed.
And that is GG to Skyward, finishing with an in-game time of 2 hours, 44 minutes, and what was it, 10 seconds?
2:44:07.
GG.
Flawless Majora fight. Well done to Skyward.
And I believe we will be getting them both in here for an interview in a moment. GG Skyward on that race. And GG Eris. Wonderful race, you two.
Yeah, hi. And GG's.
So how about that keg hunt, huh?
Yeah, unfortunate for me, because since I kept extending my day 3, I wasn't gonna reset for non-springtime North checks.
Hey, sorry, had the wrong mic there.
That's
alright.
Eris.
Yeah, you lucked
Doesn't-
out just getting the finding the right check Skyward on that keg hunt.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was thinking about the Picto box, and I'm just like, well, there's 2 checks in North, so let's go there, I guess.
That's honestly why we suspected that Hugo wasn't going to be a hard last location, because it had 2 items instead of just the 1, due to keg trial still being left unchecked.
Yeah, exactly. What I had left was like Bremen, the always hints, so boat archery and Butler.
There was also unhinted beavers, but neither of you checked
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, there was also beavers. I was considering beavers, and also I didn't do fisherman, because I'm like, well, I forgot to finish Great Bay Temple in my last cycle, so yeah, I'm not banking on fisherman today.
Yeah, the seed was weird, because if once we put everything together, it turns out Great Bay Temple wasn't a forced double dip, because you could have gotten ice arrows with because you only needed Bank 3 magic, which was in Pinnacle Rock, for Goron Spikes.
Yeah, technically you didn't need the double dip, but it was
It was going to be really hard to figure out the
yeah. So yeah, it was not unavoidable, but it was hard to like. I mean, and you waste time going for the hot spring water anyway. So
Indeed. Between the two of you, though, if in terms of the Battle of Execution, you both played pretty well.
It was on point. You did. I mean, hard to pick out anything. You had the one slip up on the Goron roll in Great Bane Temple Skyward, but you quickly recovered.
yeah, there was a few things here and there. But
Yeah.
otherwise, it was okay.
Shoutouts
Forgot
to
about
shoutouts to
things,
both.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say shoutouts to both of you skipping out on bottle percent.
Yeah.
Skyward, you decided to ignore the Gyoric bottle, and Eris, you save scummed out the red potion bottle from Grandma Stories 2.
Yeah, I ignored the kayak bottle as well, so I'm
That's
not for
fair.
the end.
And then getting that way of the hero, being the right side chest.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I hesitated to do it before getting Ice Arrow, but I had no reason to do so, since we were potentially in go mode after Deku, if it was in the well, and it was in the well, so... Then I figured out it would be probably better to check the song behind Eagles, because if it's not required, if it's Song of Storm, then I know I can just full clear Deku Palace and do other stuff. But yeah, I wasn't feeling too great about this race. Like, I was thinking if it's somewhere kind of dumb and I'm like doing Woodfall, not in go mode, all that kind of thing, I'm like, well, I'm screwed, so... Yeah, let's hope it's a little harder to find than that. But then it's a casino, so it's not that great either.
I went to well a bit earlier because it was between, well, potentially Keg, but mostly Deku and Fire Arrows. And if Fire Arrows wasn't well, I wanted to get them before having to dip Snowhead or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the seat.
So I did the left side first, and I wasn't sure if I can do the right side without Fire Arrows.
You could.
So I reset time, and then I checked the map from the well, and I was okay. I'm pretty sure I could have done it with just bugs and fish. But then I reset, and I had to check Graveyard anyway. Got New Wave, Bossa Nova, and I was like, okay, we're gonna check the GBT, Rev Hero first, and I got Fire Arrows, and then it was moot anyway.
Well, GG Skyward, you're gonna move on to face Keizo Bro in the next round.
Yep. Exactly.
And Eris, I wish you best luck in weeklies, and there's always next season. You've done amazing since just starting back in January.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's in some ways I'm glad it's over, because it's honestly pretty exhausting to have be like in tournament form like the whole time for 3 months now. Like, we started in July and it's almost October now, so it's pretty exhausting to try to stay on top of the game
Yeah,
the whole time.
Yeah, with a 32-person bracket, this has been an incredible tournament. Really, we've worked so many matches. I think the YouTube VODs there's like over 60 videos on the YouTube playlist right now. If not over 60, then it will be 60 probably after tonight or tomorrow.
But we hope you keep seeing you in weeklies, and definitely you are amazing. You're great at execution, so I wish you luck. And Skyward, I wish you luck against Keizo Bro. He has taken down some big names here in the losers bracket.
Yeah, I know that. It's gonna be a pure French match. So
yeah, Video James, Riley, and Ace Slayer have all fallen to Keizo Bro. So you have your work cut out for you, man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know if there's a keg and it's not required, I know I'm screwed, because I didn't get it somehow and skipped it. I don't know, whatever. So I'll be on guard.
Well, then I think that's all that I have to say. The only thing I wanted to say is that this seed had the potential to. We were really just guessing, what was going to be the go mode item after Way of the Hero, because Village we assumed was Way of the Hero for. We thought it might have been Way of the Hero for Mirror Shield, but not the case as it turns out. Mirror Shield was actually bait in a rare occasion, but
so it was just Epona.
Yeah, it was just Epona. But after that, we were thinking, all right, if it's Deku on well, this seed's going to be over, or this seed's going to be looking for a lot of stuff. If it's Keg, it's going to be over pretty soon because Deku can't be in a tremendously large amount of places. Because by that point, I think we were just looking for either Deku or Keg. So.
Chat, do you guys have any questions for our awesome runners?
Oh, one more thing. Shoutouts to Vanilla Letter to Cafe.
And that being complete bait.
Yeah.
I think literally everything related to Andrew and Cafe Quest today was complete bait.
Well, yeah. Yeah, essentially, yeah. Cafe's Mask, Skyward Cafe, Express
Yeah.
Mail. Also, I was so happy when I saw Romani's Mask after giving the letter, of course.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you about that. That getting the letter to Mama, turning it into Postman's, and then getting the Romani mask.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You didn't know, so
Yeah, I mean, I could have gone, but it was on Toilet Hand anyway. I would have had to give the paper on night one, and I wasn't sure. Like it's the Swamp title lead, and I'm not sure if. I mean, I think I knew there was a Mirror Shield too, so I didn't want to give it like right away in case there was Deku Mask. So I waited like night 3, and yeah, it was Romani's Mask. I'm like, yeah, great. I guess we'll have to take back that Express Mail. Because I think Cafe's Mask was in Pirate's Fortress exterior too, and I went there like without any bottle, just like to do checks.
yeah, it did end up having one bottle in Pirate's Fortress, but you both left fairly early.
I mean, I did X Cycle 1. And, already
Yeah,
had
you
two
both
bottles
did. Yeah, you
by the
both
time I
did
got to PF.
early eggs, or early cycle for eggs, but you didn't like finish eggs immediately after dipping into this Pirate's Fortress.
Yeah, I greeted it out with the Cafe's Mask and actually got it before night 3. Yeah.
Mizu, do you have anything for our racers?
Not really. They did an amazing job, so GG both of you.
Shout out to Mizu and Voodoo Monkey for bringing our amazing trackers for this race. Shout out to my co-commentator, Captain, for being here with me.
And once again, shoutouts to my partner Cemetery. Again, always a pleasure commentating with you folks here in the booth.
We do have to admit this was one of the funniest seeds we've watched.
Well, it's a casino mode, so it's not that funny for the racer, but at least
In the commentary side, it's funny.
yeah, because you probably like the go mode for you was like, I mean, super late, so
Actually,
it was essentially 2 hours and a half of like you don't know who's gonna win.
Well, like one of them was that you started Gossips and then immediately got the hint for Gossips.
Yeah, I started that, and then I'm like, well, at least I only did like 1, didn't do all 4.
Yeah, sadly we didn't have that hint.
Second hint somewhere? Because I only got it next to Pohat and I already did Gossips Night 1, so
the other
it was
one
like
was
an hour late.
It's
I
right
think it
before
was-
Graveyard.
Yeah, I think the one before Graveyard was Gossip Stones. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was because you had started Gossips and rolled up to check Captain's Hat and everything. So
I mean, not Captain's Hat, but the Grotto of
The Grotto,
Graveyard,
yeah.
So yeah, I got the hint there. I think I was like, I got all the hints quite early. I was like, well, don't even have to check everything now.
So, any final comment?
not from me.
not from me. Just GG to you, Skyward, and good luck against that Queso, bro.
Yeah. Thanks.
So, we're gonna wrap here. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, we still have another match of Majora's Mask Tournament Round 4 in the winner bracket. We have Dodo versus Boo. So stay on alert if you want to see that match. Right now, I'm gonna just raid someone playing Zelda Majora's Mask. So I found Joshua, who play Null Sanity with no logic. So
Ooh, that sounds fun.
I'm gonna just start a raid for them. if I know how to spell that name. Oh my god, I forgot the number. Okay, so raid started. Thank you for being here, and hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.
See ya.
Take care, folks. See you next mission.
Bye.
Wait, wrong series.
Again, Captain, wrong series.